God damn it,
There's
you
already
people. God damn you people, we're live.
there's already fan art of it.
Yes, there is already fan art of it. I despise everything. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Welcome,
I
Fox
am...
News.
Shut... Okay. You're breaking my
And we've
flow!
already
I am
broken
shit,
You're
him.
he says.
fucking
Well
my
done, lads.
flow! You're
We
messing
got
my
him.
flow!
God.
Welcome to Fox News Flash News.
How you doing, guys?
All right. Yeah. Let me do it. Let me do the intro thing, and then you can start gagging and goofing again. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. I am Trisky. Welcome back to Unlucky Rolls. This is session 3 of our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay campaign. I am your not so humble GM. Totally not a rat man. Don't even think about accusing me of such, or that is heresy and all that shit and whatnot. Wait, no, heresy is more 40k. That's treason. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Here's still a thing, but please continue.
Yes. But anywho, welcome. I hope you've all had a lovely time since the last session. Joining me are these 4 chucklenuts who are going to be participating in today's campaign. I'm going to have you introduce yourselves once again in order on the overlay from left to right. So we're going to start out with Jarvis. Introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jarvis. How you doing? I play Otto Frankfurt. And as a quick TLDR, I am owning money to my very Russian boss, and I currently am an enemy to one of our little adventure crew members already. So it's like, uh-oh.
Just
But,
casually
how you doing,
broke.
everybody? How you doing?
Casually just broke lyrics mop.
The very important game mob.
Yes. Did you want to do that little promo that you wanted to do now? Just get that done.
Sure, yeah, if you don't mind. But also, if you guys are interested, back on my podcast, Pint Cellar, we have a brand new episode in which we talk about the last church. So if you're interested in checking that out later, then come check us out.
It's a Horus Heresy book. Or is it a Horus Heresy or is it a standalone?
It's a
Horus
Horus Heresy short story.
Yeah, that's why you believe. All right. Yep, so Warhammer 40k related. If y'all are interested in the 40k lore over there, then that's where you should be going. We also have our next person in our group, Micah.
Howdy, everybody.
Go ahead. I thought you weren't talking.
Oh, no, I am. I'm just letting it become an awkward silence there for a brief moment. Yep, this is Mikey Igneous coming in the form of like Anders. Oh. And yes, I mourn the loss of my mop. A grudge has been written down.
Uh-oh.
And we'll be staining.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, good to see you all.
How you doing, Chad?
Me a second. I need to do this because it's
Now
very
recording.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone. I
There we
forgot
go.
to turn on the little audio bot that records all of our voice tracks separately in case one of us is somehow too quiet. So, pardon that little interruption from Craig. Ignore him. He's over there in the corner, just listening, watching, judging our every movement. Just a scream of despair in the background. I love it. All right.
Goblins are
Ken.
attacking.
We are left out. Oh no. Welcome to
Ken.
Fox News.
Ken, it's your turn.
Okay. Is it recording? Yep, good. I didn't hear my little bloop go off. But yes, I am Ken. I am here even if the bloop didn't go off. And I am playing Bruno Schneider, who is very happy to still have his head after last session's little scuffle.
Yes. And last but not least, we have friend Chrono.
Hello, I am Kona the Harlequin, otherwise known as Live from the Black Library here on YouTube. I'm a Warhammer 40,000 lore YouTuber, and I am playing Elois Flusen, a down-on-his-luck riverman who is hoping to get ahead in life and get ahead in this cruel, cruel world. And it has not been going amazing thus far, but it has been going. Recently, Elois managed to complete his short-term goal of getting himself a firearm. a rickety musket or a rickety pistol that's probably good for like one shot tops. But that's fine because he only has one bullet.
Yeah, same for Otto here. He had his dream of getting the little pistol too, but it's like he's hoping for something better.
Yep.
And speaking of which, speaking of getting ahead, Alois has now completed all the ability upgrades needed to graduate from his starting career of Greenfish.
Nice.
So if I
Congrats.
select complete on the character screen and click the little plus sign, I move up to the next one in the...
No, you have not actually. You still need
really?
outdoor survival up to 5 and consume alcohol up to 5.
Oh,
And entertain
oops.
singing. And swim.
Oh,
You're missing a bunch of skills, you nerd.
I see. Those are necessary too. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yeah, do all the
I like
skills
how it-
too.
So I'm not allowed to get a career promotion until I get better at singing.
Yes, you have to improve
I
your
mean,
singing
it
talent.
only makes sense.
You need to sing those river shanties properly, or you don't get promoted, sir.
Oh my god.
Can we do a thing with career promotions where where there's some little role play of it happening, even in cases like I imagine for Bruno or Lyra could be pretty easy, but even like Otto or Eloy, he's just some old fisherman just comes by and it's like, son, I think you have the look of next rank above you, or
Oh
or
my
Otto
god.
just can hear his boss yelling somewhere.
Just get like
you were a little better.
You see a gentleman in the marketplace. He seems to have a strange glowing exclamation mark over his head. You feel compelled to talk to him about some sort of rank up quest.
Yeah, and I think I need to upgrade drive, and that's when I get to upgrade my character class. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you have like 1 or 2 more skills. I think drive was the only one I saw, but
Yeah, and I decided to spend all my points on Blizz's skills because it's like, hey, if I have a pistol, might as well.
I
be
mean,
a good
you're
shot.
currently not driving any carriages. You don't even own a carriage. You don't
Yeah.
even rent a carriage,
Yeah.
and you have no money right now. So it's sort of a moot point for you to even be good at it. But yes, consume alcohol is a very important skill. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get ourselves back on track here real quick. So to quickly recap what happened last time, for those of you who may not have been with us but are joining us for the first time. Our intrepid group of chucklenuts are currently investigating a series of brutal murders out in the Dies, basically the slums of the town of Diesdorf, a decently sized but not extremely big riverside town just upriver from the city of Nuln in the Empire of Man. The murders have been extremely brutal, lots of cuts and maiming to the point of being unrecognizable. And in their investigations, they found a corpse of what they presume very reasonably to be the witch hunter that was investigating these murders. Said witch hunter was completely and utterly eviscerated, had a mark of some chaotic entity carved into his back. And the only reason they were able to identify him was because of his hat laying about. In addition to all these murders going on and the death of the witch hunter, the party has also come across knowledge of a strange substance that was accidentally used in place of flour in baking some cookies that got them really high at one point. This substance has been getting sent around via some strange means, and by that I mean the criminal families are at suspicion. But in the last session, they met up with one of the leaders of the criminal families, known as Georgette Frankel, and Georgette Frankel basically said, "Yeah, that ain't me. That ain't me. Hold a Smitty. That ain't me."
She ain't no fortunate son.
Yeah. Shut up. All right. But yeah, basically she said,
I don't want to see her predictions video next.
God damn it. She basically informed the party that the origin of the worst of all of this stuff was not with her family. She is not responsible for these murders and whatnot. They are not actually revenge killings, according to her. And she wants your help getting proof that it isn't her fault or her family's fault before the guards fall down on them, because she's well aware that a witch hunter just got murdered. And that does not bode well for her and her crime family. That the Frankels and the Havilands are the two crime families of Diesdorf that are usually left alone by the greater town as long as they don't interfere with the greater town. But killing a witch hunter, if it gets linked back to them, is definitely something that's going to get the town guard on their head, and they don't want that. So you have been basically tasked with doing that. You got blindfolded and escorted to the base of the the Frankel family. I keep wanting to say the Georgette family, but that's just her. And every single time you are, while you were there, you got told all this stuff, and now you have been blindfolded again and let out, pulled around in like random circles and wandered around the town so much to disorient you so you can't find your way back, and then just unblindfolded in an alley, and then all the people that were escorting you just left. So you are all basically like, I don't want to select all of you, damn it. You're like here.
Ah!
So this is where we resume our session.
Yippee.
Yeah.
So, guys, what do we do now? Otto says, like, just looking around nervously. Then he's looking at Lyric here. He's like, oh, again, I'm sorry.
Eyes are just staring brutally as I walk over, yank the stick and the head away from you. We are going to go back to the guard.
Oh, okay.
Just
do you say?
downstairs.
By the way, the game, it still says game paused.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Ah!
That just
Caused by
Effect-
chaos.
that doesn't really affect anything other than you being able to drag your tokens around, which you weren't really doing much of.
Right. Okay.
But it looks dumb on the screen if I leave it on, so I should disable it. Oops, it's paused again. No. Nope.
Every time he pauses the game, I imagine the world itself turns like black and white, like a pause button. Boom.
That's
Everyone
fair.
pauses except for our four main cast here, and it's like, what's
It's-
happened?
It's like how everything goes fuzzy when you have low iron and stand up suddenly.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like whenever the game
Blood-
gets paused.
blood pressure.
Have you guys ever
It's
noticed
like-
that if we just shout pause, everybody freezes? Yeah? What about it? We get into an epic fight. Pause! Get him!
Wow, so we can watch ourselves die more slowly.
Yes.
It's not going to save us if we can pause, if we can't affect what's happening. Pause doesn't help us if we're also paused.
Yes.
I mean,
you
gives us
heard him.
time to
He says
brainstorm
you
a
heard him.
strategy.
Says
It's a
it pauses
plotting
everybody
time.
else. We can still move.
Except no. But anyway, moving on. So, what is your plan? Are you going to go contact the guard like you were saying?
Oh, Lyric, should we talk to the guard? Like, what? The Mafia's family's on us now.
We should maybe. Not that I'd want to advocate for lying to superior officers. Not what I'm saying at all. But I don't know. I think we have a bit of a. And we could say we found it through the rumor vine, or if we say we learned information to down dies, that's two birds, one stone. Doesn't lie, doesn't make us sound complicit.
No, we don't have any real leads on the whole cult. We don't know where where they're operating from. We weren't given anything of that. All we were told was, "Nah, we ain't doing it." From the Frankel
Georgette Frankel.
Thank you. From Georgette, her lady Frankel, and whatever that We just don't have anything really to point us in a direction to go. So
She did mention she gave the powder a name, Moon Snuff. Oh, see if that's what I remember correctly.
You do not. It is mushroom snuff.
Mushroom Snuff.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
written
there we
here.
go.
Like mushroom stuff. I mean, we could ask around. I mean, that's how we found her. Was trying to score some / get in with that.
At this, Alois is going to pipe up and say, well, whatever we do, we should be careful. I mean, if we've learned anything, it's that the Frankels have eyes basically everywhere. So if they see us run over to the guard post as the first thing we do after leaving, they might get suspicious, especially if one of her cronies literally tells her, hey, they ran to the guards, without any
Well,
context.
Well, the fact
I'm just
that
saying.
I mean, 2 members of us are, or at least 1, 2 of you, are members of the guard.
What if we
Okay.
were to drive attention
I
to
don't know.
ourselves somewhere public? Like go to a bar and maybe have someone come to us.
That might not be a bad idea.
You
How are we
have
gonna
any
lure
money?
them?
Does anybody have any money left?
No,
Alois
literally,
starts looking side to
literally
Alois
took all
starts-
of your money in exchange for the coins and everything else.
None of
In
us has
exchange for the guns.
Yeah,
My
none of us
money is
has a
destined.
single. None of us has a single cent, and that is directly my fault. So it's just looking side to side. Just like
Yeah.
touching 2 front
We're-
fingers
we're-
together.
We're covered in mud because we haven't washed. We have
You
no.
haven't washed. I have technically washed.
What about the mushroom stuff? What if we tried selling it and they come to us?
You want to sell?
We'd be baiting them.
Or we'd just be baiting for some fool who wants to try the latest fun substance.
We're gonna get that old man to come in and try to buy it to make more cookies.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Speaking of that
he's-
old man, I do need to pay him back for the damages. Or well, Georgette
What?
does, but
this is maybe
Bruno like kind of like starts to like reach for his coin purse, but then just like rests his hand like a little more guarded.
Mm.
Yep.
Just a professional courtesy from the local lady in charge.
although maybe I'll do this. Maybe can I do a perception check to just check my environment?
Looking about? What are you looking for?
Another
Are you
mob.
gonna look for Bruno's coin purse?
No, I figured I want to see if someone's watching us, just to be on the safe side.
The short answer is yes, but it's not anybody that, well, I'm not going to say not anybody that you need to worry about, but not anybody that you're unaware of. Obviously, you're still being watched by the Frankels, and they just dropped you off here, so there's somebody in the area, like, lingering.
Like,
You
I'm
don't
wondering if
even
we
need
can
to roll for it.
find. Yeah, I was wondering if we can find like some cultists or something. There has to be, because we're going basically into this blind. We don't have a lead, so it's like it's something I can try doing.
Yes, you can definitely spot out cultists. You have that kind of training.
I mean,
feel
we're
like
all
that's
supposed
sarcasm.
to. That's how it's supposed to be if you're a proper citizen of the empire.
So, do you want me to do this under challenging or average?
Give it very hard.
Very
Alright, 30
hard.
hard. Okay, sure.
Please
Yeah.
make this.
If you make a no,
Oh,
Okay.
you are
No.
not trained in discerning just at a glance if somebody is a cultist or not. You have no idea.
Otto just gives like a 360-degree turn, and he's like, "Oh, no, we're lost."
Hmm.
look up. Stop looking at the ground.
Put up.
Yeah, he was just looking at his feet the whole entire time trying to find a cultist.
I would like to actually, if possible, roll a perception myself to see what kind of buildings are currently around us. Like, can I discern where, say, the nearest tavern or like spot where people would be? Like a place where people would be eating, like a mess hall or a tavern or anything?
Ah, lovely, lovely,
Where's, like, the-
lovely. Hey, Bruno, you live here, right?
Yeah, last I checked.
Ask the fucking native.
Oh, oh, fair point.
Bruno's like Bruno's like
You-
picking his nose, like
You
ready to turn away.
actively
Oh,
know
yes.
that Bruno lives in Diesdorf. He knows the area. He knows the Downs because he's forced to patrol it for his military academy duties. He knows where the nearest tavern is. It's just like slightly northeast. It's like this building. Annoying to ping.
No,
Oh yeah,
What do you
the
think?
spectacled hair is pretty busy this time of day.
okay,
Hmm.
it wouldn't mind if we
This-
went there.
Well, it gets us out. It gets us out of the cold.
This is
It
cold for
is
you guys?
currently about like 7:30 odd in the evening. It's spring, so it's sunset. It's not like completely dark yet, but it's getting dark.
Starting
I
to get
like
down.
point out I'm still coated in water. And
Oh yeah,
mud.
that'll do it.
Please.
We should have a fire going.
Oh, don't.
And then
You
Lois just
might start to
goes, "Hey."
steam though. That might freak people out. Think you're some sort of, I don't know, like demon.
I lost my mop, Aeolus. But depending on those cold, dark nights and lonely in the Kurgi Center, you know how it goes.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
was
this
thinking
thing
back,
this thing has a lovely little thing that I need to remember exists. Don't worry about that. Move on.
Okay,
Okay.
so Aloha says, "All right, so let's take a vote. All in favor of the spectacled hair, say aye. All in favor of talking to the guard, say nay."
hi.
I'll never say nay to the spectacled hair. So I.
All right, there it is.
So you all proceed. Oh, have a light for you.
It's like the heavens part, and there's like a divine light just right over the spectacled hair.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Ju-
this is
Just
Grom
like the
saying,
sun
"Go
just shines
here."
on it.
You
This is
move
Lyric can
Grom
be the
saying,
first
"Go
to give
here."
his place his official blessing.
You move through the alleyways of the Diesdorf slums, the Dies, and come across a building in the dim sunsetting light of Diesdorf. A sign hangs from outside the building, creaking mildly from the hinges as it sways in the mild breeze. A sign of a rabbit sitting at a table with a pair of much too big glasses resting on its brow. Beneath it, it reads, "The Spectacled Hair."
Oh, it's like a metaphor. Otto says, seeing the sign.
Well, rabbit has
I
some
think
very
so.
good eyesight.
It's not
You
a
think
metaphor.
like a hair that's both fast and witty could win a race against a tortoise?
That depends.
was
How
bit-
willing is the tortoise to cheat?
Tortoise
also-
just pulls out a fucking
much-
musket.
How much prep time does the tortoise have?
We're not talking about this again.
Let's see,
I'm
that's
just
what you
saying.
asked the
We're not-
bar,
This is
man.
this
You
is,
gotta
a
go in-
this is literally a
This-
conversation that fucking
This
Lyric and Alice
this
had
was
on the
we,
way
we
here.
had
It's a
we had an
recurring
entire
point.
day on the boat ride talking about this.
It's like a recurring point of power scaling argument.
You're
The
talking
tortoise-
Oh, if
about
you
a
talk
turtle.
to
You keep trying to make it into a tortoise argument. Stop bringing
Oh,
up
if
the
you guys-
tortoise.
buy old Richard a beer, and he'll like over in the corner, he'll join in. You can go just go for hours with him. It'll be great.
Not only do we not have money to buy beer, I also gave away my bottle of spirits to Georgette.
Yep.
Yes, gave away. Totally
Oh,
wasn't
damn.
just taken.
But still, we're
You know,
just
so much
looking
for blending
around.
in. We're gonna look pretty stupid.
Oh, really? I wonder what that could possibly be like. I turn to you with a flick of water as I spin.
Bah! Pop!
I'm not used to standing out.
Would some of you make a perception check for me?
Oh,
I'm going to have actually specifically Bruno and Otto make it while Alois and Lyric are busy bickering about this whole tortoise thing. Just
They are larger
just an
than the
average plus
hares.
0.
The hares would outpace them, even with the bad eyesight.
Oh yes.
And you want this under challenging?
Ugh. Listen.
Yep, the
it doesn't-
default. Oh yeah, you both notice. Well done. Good. Those are our first low rolls of this session. Good shit.
Hey, nice.
Woo!
So as these two are bickering next to you, you somehow manage to tune out the noise of this strange tortoise argument that you don't really get the importance of the whole entire time. And as
It's
you
a message
do,
about hubris.
you listen in at the tavern. You aren't able to really get anything, so you're sort of lingering about near the door, but often a corner or something. It's not Frankie like you were talking about, Bruno, but another couple of interesting strangers, clad in basic leather kind of armors and whatnot. They don't look like they're necessarily crime family members, but they also don't look like locals to you, Bruno specifically. And what you hear from their conversation is something akin to this. Damn goblins, getting all that shit taken care of. First they're looting all the caravans and whatnot, fucking up my business. Next thing you know, they're starting to distribute this weird shit. It's messing with all my customers. None of them know what the fuck they're doing anymore. Swear to God.
Otto is like intrigued by this because like this is to Chad who might not be familiar. Otto and his boss, the Kisavite, were jumped by goblins when it was Otto's turn to like try to lead some carriages, and he made a misturn, got their horses killed, and now he owes his boss money. So he's very intrigued by this because it relates to him, and it's like, oh, maybe I should go talk to him. Otto says, maybe peering at the door. He's like walking away as the two are bickering.
I told you it's not about hubris, it's humility. It's about learning how to not be an asshole.
Bruno taps
No.
taps both your shoulders.
It's about learning how to affect a strategy when you know your opponent's mental weakness.
Mental weakness?
Yeah, like your mom.
Oh, you keep bringing up my mother every single time you want to try and win an argument. It never works, just like every time you try to get with my mother.
Yeah, it never works,
Otto's
just
not
like your
even-
mom.
Otto's not even here. He's just like walking away. He's like, okay, then
You
I'll
guys
go listen to
continuing
me."
this
Bruno
conversation
taps
as Bruno's like,
taps
tapping
both your
of
shoulders harder.
It's getting continually heated.
Please, before I learn way more about either of you than I asked. Then he kind of slows to a whisper, assuming you guys stop for a second.
This is where we learn out
Those-
we're actually slightly related in blood, but but it's a very convoluted situation.
Lots of
So what's it
inbreeding. Moving on.
Oh, no,
Family tree, but it's one of those.
No.
it's more like a legal relations sort of thing rather than like an actual genetic one.
No,
Yeah.
your family tree is a wreath.
Oh God.
God.
No, I'm just fucking.
No, it's a tree, but it's one of those trees that you see like a just really nasty and like every stereotypically like spooky forest.
It's,
a
or
fucking-
it's one of
it's a
those really
fuck- It's a weeping willow.
or one of those really messed up mangrove trees
Ooh.
where you can't tell where anything starts and begins, or like
Any-
begins and
any-
ends.
I thought I was following one branch, but it doubled back and then looped. I didn't know that was possible.
Anywho,
Must
Bruno.
have been a dream more of a family circus.
Bruno.
Ayo!
Hey,
Bruno whispers like, "Yeah, the two protagonist-looking men in the leather swords. They're talking about goblins and strange drugs. Figure we eavesdrop from here. Move in if it looks like Otto's in danger."
We're wearing cloth. We're not wearing leather. And those two look like brigands.
Yes, protagonist is another name that goes around for them sometime. They probably are brigands. I figure they might get jumpy if they
Oh.
see a member. I figure they may get jumpy if they see a member of the guard coming up. So, yeah, I'd say pretend to have our own conversation, an argument about hares and tortoises if you wish. But move in if things start looking hairy. Try to listen
Really?
here what we can.
Can we at least argue about the war between birds and bees this time?
The subject is unimportant. If you want, you guys can just sell it, and I'll try to listen over your battle.
And Otto here, he's talking to the guy's armor, yeah?
Otto just walked over, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's just walking to the guys because, like, he's lost interest in their conversation. It's like, I'm going to talk to these guys now.
Yeah, so this whole entire time, Bruno was trying to get both of your attention. He's just like, yeah, get over there and investigate for me. And they won't like it if there's a guard coming over. And Otto's just casually walking over to talk to them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he wants Lyric and Alois to stay back, even potentially continue arguing, look like a conversation being broken up by a guard, or even just that a
Right.
guard is nearby. So it's not like we're coming back in and crowding these guys and having a guard of us while he talks to these brigands. Who by the way, just to clarify for chat, like yeah, there's like he calls them protagonists. That actually is a career in the core book, and it is
Really?
basically just a word for
Yep,
violent thug.
there is.
Wow. Protagonist.
Yeah. Murder hobos. Anywho.
To that effect, Alois tries to continue the argument with Lyric, but now that he's actually supposed to be doing it on purpose, it suddenly gets harder to actually do convincingly.
Bad under
And
pressure.
yeah,
Like
he starts
fucking
kinda-
stage fright.
He starts cracking under the pressure, which is funny because Alois has the highest performance out of all the group.
Highest performance, highest fellowship, just sucks at it anyway.
Still sucks anyway. Like starts like
Bruno starts
it's-
beatboxing. If we're gonna cringe, at least it's gonna be like a rap battle.
No. Okay, well then I have the highest entertained sing out of us too, so don't challenge me to a rap battle.
Fair enough.
I am going to make you sing one of these days.
Oh god.
Anywho. So Otto moves on over, says hello to these fellows. How do you introduce yourself?
So these guys are at a table, if I'm right.
Yeah, they're at a table chatting to one another off in the corner of the tavern.
I think Otto, he's going to walk up to them, try his best to do a bow, like how he imagines how noblemen will try to do it from how he sees it. He's like, "Hi, fellas, I heard something about goblins, because I think I might relate to your incident here." Otto tries saying with a straight face, but he's like nervous a little bit.
Doing a great job of not seeming like a narc.
Totally.
Yep, absolutely.
So should I roll something for that then?
So you're sorry. Some stuff was happening and I got sidetracked in the midst of you saying all of that, trying to fix some shit that was doing with audio settings in the stream, because apparently the background audio that I've had this whole entire time hasn't been working. But voice and
Well,
I hear it.
voice and microphone. No, I mean like OBS wasn't catching the
Oh.
stuff. So I was fixing that. So my apologies, everyone. My bad. Anywho, would you like repeat the gist of what you were talking about?
Sure. So Otto sees the two gentlemen like talking on a table. So he has the idea. He's approaching them. He gives a slight bow, what he thinks noble people do, and he says to them, "Hi guys. I heard something about a goblin incident, and I think I can relate to you guys. Can you tell me more, maybe? Because I got jumped." Otto says as he gives like a bow, trying his best to look. He imagines that's what noble people do.
Give me a average charm.
All right, charm, average. Okay, charm, let's see. Average, here we go.
Marginal success.
Okay.
Hey.
Guys, we are on a winning streak. This is the session. Trust.
What?
They,
No.
they look at you
That'll
and
work.
just like they look at you up and down, see your attire, hear what you say, and the one that was talking earlier is just like, I mean, take a seat, just cut it off with all the bowing and shit.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you. Otto says as he takes a seat, and he hasn't eaten, I think, in like hours, so he's like eyeing on beer, but he's like, he knows not to do anything about it. It's like, so, gentlemen, can you tell me more about the goblins? Because, like I said, me and my boss got jumped, and now I owe him money.
Oh, really? You got hit by? Were you in caravan?
Yeah, I'm a coachman apprentice. I was leading our horse, took a wrong turn, and I got jumped by a goblin.
You were with Mr. Volkov, weren't you?
Oh yeah. My boss wasn't happy.
Oh, no, he wasn't whatsoever, and you know what? I don't blame him for what happened there. But, just between you and me, he's a little bit of a prick, he is. I sort of, I'm not a little bit sad about the lost wares, but, you know, him getting a bit of a come-uppance is about overdue, he says with a little chuckle. The other guy turns and gives the first gentleman a little bit of a glare, and he's just like, what my Rob is saying is, don't sweat it on our part too much. After all, you was delivering it to us. And it's been happening a lot lately, actually. But the biggest problem is all this snuff that the goblins have been distributing somehow. I don't know who's trading with the goblins and bringing it in, but they're distilling some of that and goblin mushroom stuff. Some variant of that crap that them crazy goblins use whenever they go storming into combat. Some hallucinogenic stuff. I don't know if you've seen anybody on it or anything, but stay clear. Tell me. Don't need to tell you twice, but that stuff's strong and bad for you.
Otto looked at his hand, remembering how it turned into lobster claws at one point, and he's like, "Oh yeah, oh I can imagine." But you see, I think there's some stuff that came here, some of that little goblin powder, because some people are acting weird, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We've been seeing it. Been a bit of a rough one. We're trying to find who's been distributing it. But he looks back and left and right and looks at you, and he's just going to give you a little bit of an up and down look as he starts sort of mull over something in his head. The other one picks up from where he left off, just like, so you were just the Kislevite. What's he like to his apprentices? Never heard much.
Well, his name's Joseph, and
No,
yeah.
his name's. He told you his name was Joseph. His name is Casimir Volkov. You already have a contact for him.
Oh. Okay. Well, my boss, like I said, wasn't too happy. Oh. Wait, is that him?
Yep, so that's his art.
My boss is Art.
Yep, that's Casimir Volkov.
He's not here, is he?
Nope. I'm just showing it.
Okay. Awesome work, man. But, like I said, I owe money, and, I don't know what to do. But at the same time, too, it's like this goblin stuff is getting out of hand, so maybe if I can find a way to, help you guys stop this, maybe we can, work together, maybe. What do you think? Otto says as he's, like, eyeing both of them.
They look at you a little bit, and the one that's been eyeing you up and down sort of just gives you a bit of a stare. Give me just a second. Go and give you a look up and down. I don't know. Seem a little bit young for this. Is it just you? Or do you got some other folks helping you out?
Should I tell him about our little adventure group here?
The moment you
That
ponder
is-
that, it
That is up to
it
you.
pans
All
over
you.
to the three of us. I am at the moment Elois has started to lose the plot and starts to panic. I have grabbed him by around the throats and starts going back and forth. I swear to Sigmar, you will pay attention to my arguments and stop interrupting me!
You
At that
find
point-
your hand starting to slip off of his neck because of the sheer moisture.
Some of it is actually sweat this time.
I think Otto's going to say this. He's going to be very vague about us, so he's going to be like, "Well, you see, I have some friends, and we got jumped by goblins too, and we just want this to stop, you know, and maybe help out the city a bit because it's affecting everyone."
Roll me a challenging charm check.
Oh boy, challenging. Okay, here we go.
No, impressive failure. Ooh.
Can I do another? Can I do a dark deal thing?
You can right click on it and do your reroll. Yes.
God. How many points of corruption do you have?
This will only be a second if he does this.
Okay. Okay, who cares?
Oh,
Okay.
Standard failure.
You look back,
Not
lingers
my
too long
city,
on the
not-
group.
Okay, yeah. Otto feels his skin tingling too, I guess, with that second dark thing.
Wait, why are you targeting him?
Yeah, I didn't mean to target.
Okay, good. 'Cause intuition fail.
He looks at you square in the eyes and he's just like, "You're not very good at bullshitting me, boy. If you're gonna be anything trustworthy, you need to be straight with me. I'm an honest trader here. I ain't know that shady business. I want the goblins gone too. But I ain't just gonna agree to work with no random kid without knowing that I can at least trust his word on who he's working with. You get them to introduce themselves, and then we'll consider it. Otherwise, we're done here."
All you hear in the background is Alois getting like basically shaken out by Lyric. You just hear like he gets like as he gets throttled.
Now,
like
now,
Bart
gentlemen, there's no need for this.
Simpson. He gets throttled by Bart Simpson. Like
Just
"No,
standing there, like wagging his finger at them.
no."
There's a bulkier gentleman nearby the door who turns to look at you, and up until now he's been rather hands off, but he slowly starts to move his way over and looks at you both, and he's just like, "Is there a problem here?"
It's
To me or to the
To the two gentlemen, one of whom is choking the other motherfucker.
it's just the
Choking
corn
yellow.
harvest, sir. It does things to a man.
I think Otto, he's going to do a, "Well, okay, if I introduce you to them, will you then help us out? Because then we can help you out."
That's what I said. We're done here. He sort of just like basically turns away from you to indicate that there's nothing more to be said until you get your shit together.
He beefed it.
All right, so I think Otto's going to leave then. He's going to try to bring Lyric and Alios with him because, like, okay, guys, we need settle down now. Help me out. And Bruno's listening on us, right?
Yeah, Bruno hears
Yeah,
most of
Bruno's right
this
there.
interspersed with the choking noises.
Yeah, so I think Otto's going to go to Bruno, and it's like he informs him what he's been told.
All right, so honest traders honest enough that they might not jump to see a guard appear. Or, I mean, I guess it's probably never great to have a guard come bug you in your booze time, but
Keep in mind, you're not a guard. You're a recruit.
or a soldier, yeah.
You do patrols and whatnot, but you're a recruit of the military academy. You're not employed by the city or the town.
Okay, so he would kind of just try to like push at you both again and just motion like, let's go over.
Okay, yeah, sure, let's do that.
Hey, Lyric, roll a perception check to see if you notice him trying to interrupt you choking a motherfucker.
Where's that perception? Come on.
It's like the
Oh,
bottom
there
of
it
the
is.
list.
Challenging or
Roll it.
Success.
Wow.
You somehow notice that Bruno is trying to get your attention in between the gagging sounds of Alice, and you assumedly finally
hi.
release your grip.
What?
Alois very frantically trying to catch his breath.
We might have a lead. Let's just dust ourselves off.
I had a lead, and it was leading towards me choking out this.
Excellent.
How about a
Let's
lead to
proceed.
choking out some vile chaos cultist? Maybe.
It's like, gentlemen, come on. There's some goblins we might need to slay. You want to be a goblin slayer?
Okay, fine. Choke out some goblins.
New entry in the
Right.
Gotrick Garnison
Okay,
series.
first of all, you got to be careful when you're saying that because that can be seen as a. You know what? Never mind. I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, Otto's like waving them, motioning them to the door. It's like, guys, come on.
Choking some goblins. Oh, is that a euphemism for
Yes.
waking the snake
Yes.
or choking the chicken?
It's a euphemism for get the hell going.
The guard sort of waves at you to get out of the doorway because some other people are trying to get into the tavern.
We almost got bouncered. The line was
Yeah.
forming while this was happening.
Yep.
Oh god.
We were fighting at the door, and just like maybe I was choking out the wrong person. No, I wasn't.
Oh god.
Do you head over to the table?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I think Otto's gonna be in front of them to like introduce us to the two gentlemen, and it's like, well, man, you're my friends. I think you can tell us more. Help us out a bit, and we'll help you out.
This is an interesting group of friends for one of you, for a coachman apprentice. We got a member of the academy there. That one looks... I snapped him up. Poor fella. That one... Why is he wet?
It's a long story.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Alright. So these are your friends that you got jumped by goblins with, right?
Well, I was jumped, but that little mushroom stuff you've been talking about. Well, let's just say it tasted pretty spicy, and I went to heaven for the first time. Otto makes a weird crab motion with his hands, like make them look like pinchers.
Oh, you had some of this stuff, didn't you? Yeah, I told you it was bad. I hope it wasn't too big a dose. Some people have been keeling over from it, from taking too much.
Otto looks to these guys thinking.
Alois looks like a nervously side to side, considering the fact that he's been loaded up on it more than any of us.
Oh.
I think I'll lean into Alois's ear, and I'll be like, "Do you think we should show him this extra stuff we have?"
Oh,
No, okay. Well,
hate to say that. We don't know when we'll need it.
What
okay.
extra stuff?
Oh, bugger.
Hold on, I whispered it to him. I didn't say it out loud.
Yep, that's why I had him roll a perception test.
Oh,
See if he
dang
could
it.
hear you.
Oh, dang it.
What
okay.
extra stuff are you talking about? Keeping more stuff hidden?
No,
Alois-
you know,
Alo-
Turns to look at
Alois
Alois,
gives-
points at you and says, "What you got there, son?"
Alois pauses for a second. He's like, my extra stuff means the extra talents that have brought me here to the hair, the spectacled hair, with my other trade.
Roll at this point, a difficult charm check for me.
Oh, bugger.
Because these guys are already suspicious from how much fuckery you guys have done.
Marginal success.
Wow.
This is our session, boys. I can feel it.
He looks at you, and you get the very strong impression that he knows you're talking bullshit, but somehow. By the way, that was an even worse check than you think, and you barely pass that because that doesn't account for the -5 from being a wet motherfucker in the middle of a tavern. So you pass it by
Uh-oh.
1.
Oops.
No, there's no easy way to do that, and this is well, I mean, I can force you to
One.
type it in, but you passed it by 1.
Oh my god.
Here, let me make it so that stream can actually see
One.
1. So that 29 should be 24.
Jesus.
Yeah. He looks at you, but he just like you see him like contemplating for a little while, staring you down. And you get the impression that he's on the edge of calling your bullshit, but after a while he just like sighs deeply and he's just like, you know what?
I can't be bothered.
Fuck it. All right.
It's not that he believes me, it's just he can't be bothered to actually dig into it.
We need to find out who's distributing from these goblins into the town. Because no average Joe willingly consorts with greenskins like that. It's gotta be some scummy bastard. They gotta be doing it under cover of night. They gotta be doing it somewhere weird. I'm just gonna gloss over the fact that you lot are very, very bloody sketchy, and one of you is related to the military academy. Oh my god, you're giving me such a bloody headache, he says, like rubbing his temples, like aggravated as all hell. The other guy next to him is just like, are you sure this is worth it? And he's just like, ain't like we got a better lead.
What about someone with a farm off of the city? They probably have land to be able to do some sort of deal, and they'd be safely away from the worst effects of it.
Oh, one of the edge farmers of the dyes. That's a good idea. Why not think of that? Because you've been getting slammed drunk all the time. You're right. God damn it. Rick, you need to lay off the alcohol. I know. Jeez, you sound like my wife. Haha, boomer humor.
I hate my wife as well.
Haha, relatable.
I think Otto's gonna be like, well, that sounds like a plan. Maybe we should then investigate then. Check it out.
Now hold on, you guys ain't gonna be investigating jack crap out in the farms looking like that. Look, here's the deal. Get your asses over here and sit down. I'm sick of spanking over this crowd at you over there, he says, pointing at you, standing like 10 feet away from the table. Motions you to come
that
sit
sounds
down.
fair. Yeah.
There are enough seats there.
Yeah.
Build some trust.
Yeah.
As walks up, takes a seat.
Yeah, trust is the word I'd use, he says, having another look at Alice.
Alois just shrugs and says, hey, Alois just looks and gives the guy a shrug that says, do you have anyone better?
He looks back at you and he says, well, with his eyes, he basically says, no, but I still fucking hate it.
I can feel it's just walking.
So I'm gonna take the seat right next to him.
He looks at you just like the gall of this fucking okay, and then he just like sort of moves on and looks away from you straight at Bruno. He's just like,
just as close as possible.
I need to get you all in some decent clothes. I need to get you all moving. I run the crack shack over yonder, he says, pointing basically to the west through the building. Obviously, you can't see it. You're inside the tavern. He's like, we sell all sorts of random goods and assorted stuff. I have some basic farmer's rags that I almost intended to throw out, but I could make do with giving them to you, and you could do some investigating for me, look a little bit more the part. Except for that one, he says, pointing over his shoulder at Alois. He's gonna look out of place being all wet in the middle of the farm. I don't know what we can do about you. Oh, yeah!
He could be
He
a
says.
professional irrigator.
He pulls
I
out.
was about to say I'm an irrigation specialist. But we'll knock it off.
He looks at you and he's just like, yeah, they totally believe that, rolls his eyes, and then pulls out a very rusty spyglass. Here you go. You can watch from a distance. Might be a little bit hard to do in the dark, but it's the best you got, because if you walk around the farm looking like that, they're going to wonder why the hell you ain't in the pond.
Okay, so
Otto looks to Alois.
Yeah.
Sorry, Otto looks to Alois and just shrugs, and it's like, sorry, man.
Alois rolls his eyes and just takes the spyglass without asking questions because he's kind of used to being excluded from things at this point, given the curse.
I have
I'm sorry, I
family
wouldn't
out
want to be
that
a wet,
way.
wouldn't want to be a wet blanket.
He scoots a little bit further away because you've started dripping on some of his stuff. He's like shuffles some of his stuff on the table away from you.
He just like puts a hand over the top of his drink near me so I don't drip into it.
Yeah. Just like, Jesus
But,
Christ, you're watering down my beer.
Yeah.
I think Otto's going to say, well, sounds like a plan then, gentlemen. Shall we meet you there?
Oh, meet us there? They know us. They wouldn't want to deal with much. This is all you fellas, except for, I'm gonna have old Jim Bob join you. He works out in the farm, and he's a friendly contact of mine. I just gotta get in touch with him. Here's the plan. I think that there might be something going on tomorrow, because the stock seems to keep rising. Same day of the week every week. And the GM forgets what the day after Mark Tag in the Sigmarite calendar is, but that's the day that I'm talking about.
Well, okay then.
With that in mind, you're all gonna meet up. Yeah, we're gonna do old Sally's farm on the edge. That sounds like a good place to look out. And I'm gonna have you meet there tomorrow about 9 at night. So he's gonna do it in the dead of night, and it's getting dark quite a bit later now. Do you understand your assignment?
Yeah. Thank you,
Pretty
sir.
clear.
Otto stands and he's going to do another attempt at a bow, and he's like, thank you for your time, gentlemen. This was helpful.
Stop bowing. We're not nobles or nothing. We work here.
Oh, okay.
Awkward little kid. Just like rolls his eyes. Turns to look at.
Mean.
He turns to look at Bruno. He's just like, now, you. I know you.
Me?
He says after a moment of like squinting and looking at you. You're that kid always doing patrols. You're from the academy. Yeah, that makes sense. How's old man Jenkins?
He's doing well. I'm afraid he got into a batch of this stuff recently, but
Oh no.
I think we suffered more of the effects than that. We'll check in
Jeez.
on him before the night's done.
I wish him the best. He's a good old man.
Alois, who has
That he is.
Alois, who has taken to a spare, like to an unattended beer while the discussion was going, just sort of looks away and starts drinking from it when Old Man Jenkins is mentioned.
Stealing this man's beer.
Hell, it's half beer, half water at this point.
Yeah, it's very watered down ale at this point.
That's why he let me have it. He didn't want it anymore. I messed it up.
He turns back and
call
looks at you, actively notices you drinking from his old thing of ale, and he's just like, yeah, whatever. I've had too much anyway. All
Hates
right.
me.
He just sort of like shrugs it off and stands up with his compatriot. All right, let's get a move on here. You guys will meet old Jim Bob out tomorrow. And then he wanders off. I would like, as they wander off, I would like you all to roll a difficult perception check for me.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. Difficult.
Impressive failure.
Okay.
Astounding failure. Marginal failure. And astounding
Marginal.
failure. Okay. How many
Yep.
points of corruption do I have?
Wait.
We don't see
You
shit.
can check on your sheet.
I got 3. I can afford another.
Why not?
Marginal failure. Ugh. Okay. Well, that was pointless.
Yep. No dice. You all wander out. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Everyone, stop! Stop
Y'all-
re-rolling. We're not making it.
Just undo that corruption point. I'm not even gonna let you guys re-roll that one. Let's just say,
All right.
just roll that back. You don't
Oh,
notice
both-
anything.
Both of us are just
Both of you.
Yay!
Please.
Oh God!
The pity.
Oh, what?
Fucking pity corruption removal.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Did something just go back inside my brain when it wasn't supposed to?
the corruption left your soul.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's just like a little beam of light that just hits him.
Well,
So-
it's you.
Both of you.
A bucket of water. I was already wet.
Go on.
So, moving on a little bit, you all have this new task set about by this gentleman, Rick, this trader that you barely know, and seems to be very suspicious of you all at this point, but is just too tired and too drunk to give a shit. And you're going to be meeting with somebody named Old Jim Bob out tomorrow night. But you do have a day in between. Anything else you're getting up to in the meanwhile?
Because I was just thinking, if he's talking about help selling us arms and stuff, should we maybe check out his shop that he was telling us about?
With what money?
He was going to supply you guys some clothes that didn't look suspicious
Yeah.
at some point. That
Yeah,
he
just
was
the
otherwise
clothes
going
is
to
all he had
throw
to offer.
out.
Could be an
And
option.
he already
Try
gave
to
and
sweeten
he
the
already gave
deal.
you a spyglass.
Yeah.
I could maybe exchange my pistol, if that helps
No.
pay for anything.
Like it is a piece of crap pistol. I don't think you're gonna get much.
Okay. But yeah, should we maybe check out the shop then?
I think we also did want to stop by the guards, but sure, we could, if we have time for both, then yeah.
Yeah, I say well, let's do that.
Yes.
I had a question out of character to clarify. Doesn't Bruno's family live out in the farmlands? Or are they more in the city?
You live out in the farmlands. You don't live on the edge like these guys are looking for.
Okay.
So I think Otto is going to look to the three of you guys, and he's going to be like, "Well, guys, if we're talking about tying up, let's check out these new clothes he's talking about, huh?"
Sounds like a plan to me. As far as talking to the guards go, between you and I and Lyric, I hope you understand this as well. Maybe it'd be best to hold that off until we have more evidence to dodge the question of consorting with criminals.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I should not speak.
Things
a
go
word
well
of it.
tonight. We should have some. Tomorrow night, I mean.
So you skip out on doing anything with the guard, and we're just gonna skip on ahead to the following night.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
But do we have the new clothes though?
Oh yes, at some point you drop by, and you run into the crack house, as he called it.
Okay.
It's a little shop.
Crack Shack.
Crack shack, yeah. Thank you for the correction, sir, Mr. Native, sir. The Crack Shack, he begrudgingly gives you all some clothes, except for Alois, because you're not even going to be close enough to be seen with the spyglass. The
That's
rest
fair.
of you are now clothed in really shitty, like, peasant attire. It's feels like it's almost going to fall apart. It's loose fitting. It's not particularly great looking, but it does make you look a little bit more inconspicuous amongst the other people within the downs. And so,
Okay.
accordingly,
While we're in the shop, can I roll a perception just to see what's around?
sure.
Chat, watch me perceive this. Is it just regular challenging?
Do average.
Okay. Failure.
Oh
Eh,
man.
It's a shop. It has things not necessarily super high quality.
I'm too busy playing
there's-
around with the spyglass to actually
There's
perceive my
nothing.
surroundings.
There's nothing particularly fancy. Nothing of particular value that you note.
I see.
But you do all come out, and with the exception of a certain individual who stays back, you all move out to this is still effectively farmland out here. So you are all heading out there. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and you about 9:03 p.m. You come out and you find yourselves out in the dark, hanging about in the farmland, looking about, trying to seem inconspicuous, as for a while nothing seems to happen.
Alrighty, and can I go make a perception check?
Yep, so this is what I want you guys to do. I want Alice to make a perception check average, the rest of you challenging.
Because I have a
Okay.
spyglass.
Because you have the spyglass.
Oh my god. Marginal failure.
All right, let's see if any of the
And
rest
let
of you
me-
notice better than the spyglass dude.
Nope.
No.
Okay, I take back what I said. This is not our session.
So it's
I mean,
way too dark for
it's what's
going
going to happen if we have to roll at standard difficulty.
Yep.
I rolled at average. I rolled with a plus 20 and still
Yeah.
beefed it.
Yep. So for the first little while, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. About, half an hour passes. And you still don't notice anything. You're out in what is essentially the dead of night now, in farmland for some reason, looking at all this nothing. Roll me another of the same difficulty.
Okay. Seriously.
Oh,
Can I make a dark roll?
No need,
Actually,
it
no.
seems.
No
oh,
need.
finally.
That's why I didn't answer immediately. I was like, let the other two roll first.
Okay.
As you are all looking about, Alice is fucking around with the spyglass that he swears must have like a cracked lens or something. Keeps trying to rub off something that he thought at first was a speck on the spyglass, but it's bothering you too much and you're not really paying enough attention. The other two of you are starting to slowly fall asleep from the boredom and tedium of hanging around here. It's been 30 minutes out in the pitch dark and you're not doing anything interesting or particularly engaging, so your mind starts to wander. But Lyric, in his stout, zealous desire to aid and fight off the evils of this world in the name of Holy Sigmar, is right attentive as he looks out and spots what seems to be a strange, well, I mean, at this distance, all you can properly say is humanoid figure about human size off in the tree line, moving like southwest.
I start slapping Bruno and Otto. Come on, hey, Hey, over here.
Otto follows along with him. He's like, "Oh, okay." Awake and alive.
Bruno.
Oh, all right. Whew. All right, let's think we can flank him?
Probably.
Otto maybe plays around with his pistol and is like, maybe I can see him in the leg or something.
Oh, don't shoot him off yet. What if it's just some kid?
Well, see if you can wave down, see if you can wave down Aeolus and see if you can get a better look.
It's like slinks over to where he'd be like roughly in Alois's telescope path and starts like waving and like pointing in a direction.
Yeah. Okay, so
Alois eventually like cleans off the perceived smudge enough to be satisfied with the crappy spyglass. Looks through it again and sees fucking Bruno like waving like a motherfucker at you, and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
and you'd like perk up a little bit, and you look through the
Oh.
spyglass again. Are you like pointing in the direction of what you're seeing, Bruno?
Bruno.
Yes, he's pointing in the nearest direction to what we're seeing, or if it's out of sight, what we saw.
Yep. So you're looking through the spyglass. At this point, you catch like the bare tail end of the figure passing behind a tree. So you know what they're looking at, but you don't get a good enough look at it even through the spyglass to decipher what it is, other than humanoid shape
Right.
moving.
I
And so
Let's
you-
see.
think
so you
Otto's going
spot-
to.
Go ahead.
How far away out from this humanoid shape would I be, like physically?
This isn't necessarily the scale. I didn't scale the map appropriately. You're like,
I see.
yeah. So it's not like 7 yards. So you're on basically the opposite side of a relatively large farm field from
I
this
see.
guy. So like in American units, basically like 1, maybe 2 football fields away.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay. Wow. So
300
I'm not gonna.
meters?
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to help. Am I near a tree line?
Alois is on like by the farmhouse. The rest of you are in the fields, sort of like inconspicuous amongst the grown corn.
Okay,
I think
And the figure just went behind a tree.
Yes, the figure is in the mild forest to the west of Diesdorf, moving along like that away.
Okay.
Otto, he's going to tap.
Wait, what? Wait,
sorry,
sorry,
what?
one thing. Okay, so I see this figure. I'm gonna try and telegraph that there is some kind of person or figure, going behind a tree to Bruno. If he can see me.
Bruno already saw it. He's the one pointing it out to you because
Oh.
you didn't notice.
Right, I see.
I was
Okay.
I was just hoping that Aeolus would get a better look at the person.
Yeah,
But
sadly,
they're gonna
you aren't quick enough with the spyglass to get a proper vision of him. But you're at least aware that something's going on and that you might need to
Right.
start moving pretty quickly.
Is
soon.
Bruno
Right.
in whisper range of anyone right now?
Okay.
Oh, you're,
Actually ran a little
you're in
bit ahead
whisper
of-
range of Lyric and Otto. You guys are together.
All right. So he'd whisper to Lyric and Otto, and that point, all right, you go. You guys try to circle around that tree to the right. And he's like signaling Alois to come to him. We'll try to come around from the left.
All right.
So I can't get into the farmhouse, right?
No, you don't have the keys or anything. This is just a stakeout.
Okay. So and then I'm gonna start closing with them then.
Yep, you're trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll a.
Yeah. So,
It's not going to be too bad. It's going to be a stealth check, which is under grouped in advance towards the bottom. It's going to be an average, but I will give you 1 free reroll on this.
You said stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth average, yes,
Stealth average.
Where,
Okay.
where is that?
is under grouped in advance, so the right tab of skills instead of the basic skills on the left. It's at the very bottom.
All right. Here we go.
You have to scroll.
There we are. Wait,
Okay.
put average.
Average,
Yeah,
yeah.
average.
So you got 1 free
Okay,
reroll.
I got an impressive
Ooh.
success. I won't need
You
it.
are a slippery motherfucker. Okay.
Just ninja my way through the field.
So
I'm
instead of
a
right click
marginal
and doing the take a dark deal, just click reroll.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Reroll. Let me see here. Reroll. Take a dark deal.
Just
I
above
don't see
that is just regular reroll. It isn't for you? All right, then I will do it for you.
Okay, thank you.
You get the 59,
so-
not the 85. So it's a marginal failure.
Dang it.
So I need Bruno and Lyric to roll that stealth for me too. Stealth average.
Nope.
And you get one free reroll.
So it seems that Bruno and Alois have done well.
Yippee!
So what happens now? Oop.
Still impressive failure.
Fantastic, guys.
Otto's like
Exact
stomping on
same
his
roll
feet.
too.
Oh god.
Why are people using my fucking sound effects on Twitch? God damn it. I just heard SpongeBob. Hi, how are you?
Probably because it's very
The sound of getting
a
spotted.
lot of us.
Hi, how are
just,
you?
Like, trying to sneak, and all of a sudden, hi, how are you? Ah!
God damn it. Did you roll a 96 twice?
Yes.
Exactly twice, yeah.
I just re-rolled it again because I thought you hadn't because it was the same number, okay?
It's the same
Um,
thing, guys.
Lyric accidentally ruffles some of the corn as you're progressing through. The rest of you with the marginal failures don't really fail badly enough for it to actually matter. You're just slow in your approach. But Lyric just stumbles a bit and ruffles some of the corn. And you hear nothing, but you're under the impression that maybe you were heard. You're not sure. You just continue on. As you
Right,
proceed
and we're
through.
closing. Are we closing in on this individual?
That's what you believe you're doing.
Right. I think Otto's going to like put his hand near the pistol that he's holding, and he's just readying himself.
Keep getting your weapon at the ready.
Yeah, same.
I would be, but I'm taking on a corn stalk.
A corn stalk.
Shit.
If you have a stalk with the corn on the end of it, in the low light, it might look like a spear.
Yes.
All right. So I imagine we're closing in. Can I see anything else? Can I check my environment around me?
You're going to try and do another perception check for me in this darkness is still going to be challenging.
Okay.
All of
let's-
us?
Anyone who wants to, for Alois, at this point, you're moving along through the corn and you don't have your vantage point with your spyglass, so it would also be challenging for you as well.
Ah, dang. I got a success.
I'm a marginal success, so it's like yes, but. All right. So what does
Leo-
Alois and Otto see?
Lyric needs to do one as well.
On it. Challenging.
Yes.
Just making sure. Nope.
All right. So, Alois is surprisingly able to, despite what I just said, use the spyglass because you find just the right angle through the corn to peer through. And as you do, you catch a much better view of this figure as you move at the right angle. It is not bright enough for you to make out all the details, but what you can see is a little bit more than just a human figure. It is a robed figure, human in size, still humanoid, moving with a sense of purpose, robed. So you can't see any facial features or anything. They seem to be distinctly covered, assumedly with the purpose of obscuring themselves. So that's what you spot. Otto doesn't really spot any more details. He just keeps track properly of the person you're stalking. And since you're with the group, that's sort of important for you to point out and say, we're still going this way. He's over there. You just
Wait,
still
what direction is it moving in?
It is moving southwesterly through the woods.
Okay, so not toward us.
No, it's moving like from like this direction.
Okay, so I'm going to turn back to the rest of the group and just sort of whisper to everybody. Hey guys, what do cultists
You're not
usually
caught up
wear?"
yet. You're not caught
I'm
up
not
yet.
caught up yet. Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
keep
Okay,
in mind you were like 2 football fields away from where they are. They were all
Oh,
in
shoot.
the field, so you need to catch up.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm going to pick up the pace.
Yeah. Then roll a stealth check for me again, please, because you're going a bit faster to try and catch up.
Regular or challenging?
Challenging.
Failure.
You rustle some of the grass as well. Once again, in the same sort of capacity, you don't know if it's been hurt or anything, but you're like aware that might be an issue, but you still are sort of just forced to proceed on regardless.
I see. So like, there's a bit of rustling of grass as I start chugging along towards them faster to catch up.
Right. I think Otto, he's gonna try to pick up the pace too. Maybe he's going to try to, or should I maybe catch up on the guy?
I was gonna say, don't run away from me when I'm trying to catch up to you, jackass.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
Don't-
saying
don't-
You're trying to go faster
They
through the
flanked us.
corn. If anyone who's trying to like speed up needs to do another challenging stealth check for me, because as of right now the stealth checks that we had previously are assuming like a average pace. If you're trying to like start like jogging or speeding up, you're making it harder to remain undetected.
I think I'll wait on for Alois then, because I think this is something we need to be together for.
Right.
Agreed.
Slow and steady, much as the tortoise haters might not like. Yeah.
You guys
Tortoise.
continue as you proceed
Carousel's
further and
absolutely
further.
BTFO.
So, guys, that figure, I think we should try to follow him, see where he's going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, that's the plan.
So I assume we're still following him then.
Yes, you are still following rapidly. I need you guys to make a no check actually. You continue proceeding along
Thank God.
a little bit further and further. Alois has an idea of at least vaguely what he looks like, but you still don't have a proper idea of what to expect. But as you get closer and closer,
Could I tell how big the guy is?
about average human size was what you got from
Okay.
looking through the spyglass. It didn't look like a giant. He didn't look like a tiny little thing, so you don't think it's a goblin. Unless it's multiple goblins in a trench coat, that's always an option.
Oh God.
But yeah, you're just dealing with You're just dealing with trying to catch up. Yeah. Shut up.
Okay, so
You proceed further and further into this, and you come to the tree line. As you do come to the tree line, you are no longer worried about brushing against the any of the corn, as that is no longer an issue, but you are worried about like the now rather dense sort of forest terrain that you're currently wading through. You need to do at this point, I just want a average perception from everyone. No additional stealth check.
average. Okay.
Okay.
Seriously.
Marginal success.
Full success.
Good stuff. All right.
I like
so
how
we're
that's
go-
our I like how that's our MO is always like 2 successes and 2 failures, and never really like big successes either.
Yep, nope, nothing super fancy, none of that shit. You just gotta get it done, get it done, get it done,
Get her done.
get it done.
So what does Alois see?
You notice the same sort of glancing figure that you've been following this whole entire time. It's as you would expect. But as you're continuing to follow along, you notice a second figure further in. This one a little bit shorter, but not significantly so. Still probably human, maybe a dwarf. You're completely unsure what to expect from this, but with all this in mind, you are aware that they are now not just like moving through the forest randomly. They seem to be going to meet someone.
Mm.
Guys, what should we do? Bruno whispers. Otto whispers.
Keep following till we figure out where they're meeting. And then we improvise.
Okay, we'll do it live. Otto says as he's like.
Live.
Otto says as he's like following along.
Let me know by which time I've actually caught up with the rest of the group.
It's going to take you a little bit,
Oh lord.
or you are slow.
Uh-oh.
So I imagine, are we going to head into the forest then?
I would assume so.
All right, then I think Otto's gonna go first. I think he has an idea. He wants to try to be bait if the guy notices him. It's like, hey guys, if just in case if he catches one of us, what if I'm the bait, thinking I'm by myself, and when he jumps me, you guys can cover my back.
We don't know how many are going to be there. I personally vote for just spotting them if it's big enough, and at least we can maybe see evidence of something. Then we can call the guard down on the next one.
Yeah, okay, sure. Sounds like a plan. And I think we'll follow the figure then.
Alrighty. You keep a. How close are you trying to get? That's a better question.
I think it's best if we keep like a safe distance away, but just enough so we can like try to hear him.
I am going to ask everyone to do an average stealth for me then as you approach. Alois finally manages to catch up. Alois, I would like yours to be challenging actually because you're still trying to catch up.
Failure. Oh,
Damn.
impressive success from Lyric.
Ooh, I'm
Oh wow,
successful.
great job everybody but me.
All right, looks like we've done well on that.
Once again, you seem to brush into something that makes some form of noise, but it doesn't seem to, as you approach and come within the audible distance, doesn't seem to bring attention to you, luckily, somehow. In spite of your failure, you have not alerted the guard. It must have been the wind, you know?
Not the rare strain of screaming corn.
Yeah,
Yes,
Oh,
He's
yeah,
always
the cla-
screaming.
it's warp
classic-
touched.
Up.
Sorry,
the classic
it's touched
gasping,
by the
panting corn
winds
that
of
this region is
magic.
famous for.
Yeah.
It's a local speciality.
Yes, it feeds the entirety of Altdorf.
Yeah.
As you come along, you continue running towards this whole strange group, and eventually you come across what seems to be a clearing of a sort.
Wait. When I catch up to them, can I
Yep.
roll another perception? Just like take another like look with the spyglass.
Yep.
So that would be average or challenging.
So you're trying to perceive again as you come up to them, and you take a average spyglass perception check.
Marginal failure, no but.
Do you want to redo that? Because you don't garner anything new from that at that rate.
Sure, I'll take a dark deal. Impressive success. Oh, worth it. Finally. The first time a dark
you
deal was
finally
worth
gotten
it.
a good. You
Yes.
come
The ruinous powers
into
work out.
you come into a very, very dark forest clearing. Give me just a second to actually let it be that you guys can see.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh,
You come into a dark forest clearing, looking around the area, trying to keep up with these guys. You get close enough, you feel like you should be able to see well enough. And as you come in, you see a figure, the one that you were initially following, the slightly taller individual, coming into the clearing towards another, and you get a good look at them, and you are repulsed, Mr. Wet 24/7, by the visage of this gentleman, because you finally get a look at their face, and it is repulsive. They are horribly disformed in some form of mutation that humans who either deal with the corrupt powers or otherwise live in horrible places or closer to the northern chaos wastes tend to look. You've mainly only heard of such things from others, but you have occasionally seen the minor mutations amongst people in the poorer districts of some towns along your river journeys, but nothing this bad.
Wow.
The man stands at an average human height, walking along, carrying a strange curved sword at his hip and a large wooden staff, wearing robes and a conical hat as he proceeds through the forest. And as you pan your spyglass away to look at the other, you notice that the other one is much the same, actually, wearing very similar attire, but shorter. Still, from what you can gather, human, not dwarven, as there doesn't seem to be a radiant, luxurious beard coming from this being.
I see.
But it is a shorter, similar person, armed much the same, mutated, as you spot what you can only assume to be those responsible for this strange snuff appear in the forest clearing as one approaches the other.
Oh boy.
And you notice that they are attempting to whisper. Now, this perception was more for the spyglass, if anything. So I would like to have everyone roll a perception challenging for me to see if you can even overhear anything, assuming you even bother to wait around.
Ooh, marginal success.
nothing for me. For Lyric, I mean.
Impressive failure. I think I'm probably
You said
too
this was
distracted.
challenging?
Yeah.
So default.
So Alois is too distracted by what he has just seen to properly actually pay attention to anything they're saying, but he does essentially push into the rest of the group as a whole and inform them that, tell them, guys, I think we might have just stepped out of our pay grade here.
Otto's able to hear, and he's like, "Shut up, shut up, shut up," with his like trying to point a finger to his lips. He's like, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, try to listen."
So before I continue, what does Otto hear?
That's not the type of role I want to do. Okay.
But I did get marginal success.
Okay. You guys attempt to overhear this whole entire thing going on, and the rest of you are having trouble making out anything. Otto, you can barely make out just like, my first intention was to say the Bright Lord, and I'm just like, God damn it, why am I going back to Shadow of Mordor? Say fucking Lodor.
Nice.
The Bride Lord is your master now. It's like shit for the York.
My God.
God damn it. That's what is in
Have
my
you
head.
guys seen the Ranger?
Ranger. Talk. No, sorry.
If we had a ranger, it would be a good thing to talk, but we don't.
Yeah.
You see, folk.
Master of
Uh,
Change
can
and
I-
other. So what you actually are hearing is just like the Master of Change. Mumble, mumble, mumble. You can barely hear. Weaving destiny. Blah 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 blah. All this sort of stuff. You catch glimpses of this, like, reference to some being, what you assume to be one of the chaos powers.
And can I try maybe circling around, like just stealthily, maybe, just so I can maybe try to get a better hearing range?
You're trying to
So
get
careful.
you're trying to get closer.
Yeah, like just circling around, maybe.
I would like you first to make a. It's going to be a base intelligence check because you do not have the skill. Therefore, I'm going to leave it at challenging.
All right, now what do you want me to roll?
Base intelligence. So instead of in your skills, go to your main section and click on the 34 at the bottom row under intelligence.
Okay,
For you.
intelligence. Here we are, 34. And
Yep,
challenging.
and just challenging. Yep. Holy shit.
Success.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
You have heard in your travels from a strange gentleman. You did not pry into much information, especially at the.
Oh wait! I think I made a mistake. You said intelligence. I rolled initiative.
That still works. You rolled a 4. That would have still been a +3, so I will take it. I won't force you to
Okay.
re-roll because that's a good roll, and I will let you
Nice.
have it.
Okay.
You recall overhearing a conversation between your boss, the Keslevite man, and one of your passengers at one point, discussing things that you didn't wish to pry too much into, but there wasn't anything else to do, so you couldn't help but overhear this entire conversation discussing the Lord of Crows, as your boss referred to him. The actual main title of this individual was never stated, but they made mention of this chaos entity, this specific one of the 4 main chaos powers. You vaguely know that there's 4, maybe 5 of them. You're not sure. One of them is in a little bit of a legal dispute. You don't know. But you recall them talking about it, this manipulative being that tries to poke and prod at the destiny of the world and always seems to have plans upon plans upon plans. And at that point you sort of tuned it out, but you heard some of these similar terms to what these cultists over here that you're barely hearing, and you can sort of make the connection that these people don't seem to be following some entity that's known for being this bloodthirsty murder violence dude. They seem to be following this strange, manipulative, weird deceit dude or something. That's about as much as you can pry together. Out of character, basically. You have a feeling that they're more Zinch than Korn.
They're following John Lies.
John Lies, yes. Mr. Lie
whilst
Man.
that is
Fox News
while-
making a report about John Lies.
Don't worry. Fox News can help us decipher this.
Thank God. Thank the gods for Fox News.
While this is happening, while Otto is getting like a vantage point to suss out what exactly is being said, Alois is going to be very carefully but firmly whispering to Bruno and Lyric that this might just be above our pay grade, because those guys are not random drug dealers; those are cultists, and moreover, they are a freak show. I've never seen people that mutated in all my life, and I've never seen people that well armed in so far in the forest. So, I think we might be out of our depth here.
I would like everyone in the party to roll a stealth challenging for me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Failure.
I will give you one free
a s-
reroll.
Astounding failure.
So I will re-roll a few of them for you. The only one I won't re-roll is Bruno because he already passed. But you all get one free re-roll, and then we take whatever you get. So Otto was a 63. Otto is a 42 now. Alice was a 90. Alice now succeeds.
Oh,
Lyric was
I think I saw edit. I didn't see re-roll. I clicked it because it just said, "Here are these modifiers." Okay.
Nope.
All right.
yeah. For rerolls that are not dark pacts, Grom has to do them for us.
I am going to so my goal is to take the worst of them and make that an opposed. Oh, no, that's not how I want to do it. Start opposed.
Uh-oh.
All right, so what's up now?
Wait, isn't Lyric's +3 success? Oh no, his is -4 failure.
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right, so
Oi! Looks like we got some observers. Welcome to combat.
Stop. You violated the. Oh. Okay. So like combat, as in like combat, as in we can't BRC our way out of this combat.
I mean,
They
our
are
two of
having
us-
a clandestine meeting in the middle of the forest, and you come out of nowhere.
Are two of us still technically hidden?
I am going to. You're all together, right? You aren't like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically, Alois
Yep.
was close to them because he was whispering to them.
They spot Lyric as Lyric cracks on some leaves that are just a little bit too crunchy and alerts the metaphorical horde.
Uh-oh.
However, Lyric has the advantage of being first in the initiative order, as I am going to very quickly tell my fucking robot to shut up. Echo! Stop! Jeez. I already took my medicine. Shut up! Damn it. The shit just messes with me. You know? It's just messing with me.
I think it was supposed to be
Messing with me.
the initiative, but us not knowing it. Answer chat.
Ah! Hi, how are ya? Shut up, SpongeBob! Oh, God damn it. Somebody's playing
The one like
music
chipper
again.
cultist just, oh hi, how are you? You want to learn
Uh,
about Zinch?
What is the situation in the newsroom there, Chrono?
In the newsroom.
Yeah, you're
I
reporting on
check.
what's going on, Mr. Fox News.
Pfft. Well.
I'm putting you on the spot, sir. Fucking improv. Let's go.
Okay. So, to recap, these cultists have just been alerted because Lyric stepped on a twig from a tree that screams. Again, it's a local speciality, and it alerted our presence, but only of Lyric so far. We still need to know whether or not the rest of us have been exposed. I do have one last, if they have seen me, and if I know that I've been addressed, I do have one last ditch attempt to possibly avoid combat.
All right.
One last ditch effort.
Are we dead yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Thank
All
God.
right.
Sorry.
Welcome back, everyone. We are all set and ready to go. So, you have been spotted out by some very shady individuals who you assume are cultists of some sort for some shady god. But that doesn't matter too much right now, as you all are engaged in combat, and we will begin with the first round of combat. A first round of combat in the campaign, everyone! Woo!
Yes.
And it should be playing the music, hopefully.
Just have it be like Razor Mind.
Can you hear it?
I cannot.
I cannot.
I
Well,
can.
To be fair, I'm in a Discord call with you guys.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
it is
it should be
playing.
playing
It's
via
playing.
the overlay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Now
it's
I
playing
hear
on the overlay.
there we go. There we are. There we are. There we are. So,
And now,
first
Chat
movement.
says that they can't hear it.
Nar.
Yep, I boosted up the volume a bit too. All right, so this is our first time in combat. Welcome everyone to combat. Basically, the way we are going to do this is everyone needs to assume that each tile is about a yard, or rather, between two tiles is diagonally is a yard. Well, no, yeah. Moving a tile is 2 yards. Your movement as a human is 4. That means your walk, aka what you can do normally, is 8 yards, so about 4 tiles. And your run is 16 yards, so double that. So if you wanted
As someone
to
who's
get up
done
to
wargaming
these guys,
with me, you know that this is one of the things I am best at.
yeah, he is absolutely great at measuring shit. Luckily, it's digital.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I
So-
think I'm going to maybe try charging the guy on the left then.
First
Wait,
up is
why-
Lyric, actually, because you do have if you want to see the initiative order of combat, in the top right, just underneath the button to open up the chat, is a pair of crossed swords. That shows the combat.
Okay.
Yep.
So it is Lyric immediately before 2 cultists.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, time to disrupt some plans and possibly die horribly.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't worry, everyone. I'm sure it'll be
that-
fine.
Yeah.
Did I ever get my javelin back?
Yes.
Yay.
All right. So Lyric,
All
what's
right.
your plan?
Well, I don't have a whole lot of options for combat. I've got a dagger, so
What about the broken mop spear? Could you maybe throw it?
no, we don't have anything set up for that. So melee, close melee is the only thing I've got going for me right now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yep. I know this is gonna be bad, but it's the only thing I've got. It's the only thing I've got. So, wish me luck. So, is there a charge ability? Because the only way I can make it to them in time is to run, and I don't want to risk these guys doing a spell or having an ability.
That is a good question, my friend.
I'm new to the system. I haven't read through all of the combat abilities or functionalities yet.
We are in combat, and move and an action are what you have per turn. You can do these in any order, and you can freely skip them, obviously, if you can't do anything. You can use your move to charge into close combat, gaining +1 advantage. Moving is its own little thing, but let me look at charging for you. Charging. If you are not engaged in combat already, you can move to charge. If you charge, your action must be a melee test to attack an opponent. If your opponent is at least your move characteristic in yards away before you charge, but within your run range, you also gain +1 advantage as you barrel. So in this case, your opponent is within... One of your opponents is within 16 yards, the other is not. So you can only really realistically charge this guy, which is the taller of the two, the one that you've been following.
Right.
You won't be able to get into combat with the other guy, but if you do charge him, you get +1 advantage on your attack. And advantage basically gives you, like, every advantage you get makes it easier for your rolls to succeed. But if you get hit, it basically resets it. It's sort of like a momentum thing within combat.
Well then, forward!
All right,
For
so
Sigmar!
make sure you
God,
right-click
he just
on
ran
him
in.
and set him as your target, which is the little target symbol, toggle target state.
How do I do that one?
You right-click on his token, you should be able to, and on the thing, let's see, let me show you. So you,
Well, let me unselect my token.
select targets. So in the top left, you'll see the little token controls icon. Under
Yeah.
that is the box that is for select tokens, and underneath that is the little target marker. That's for
Oh.
select targets. And then you just click on him. And if you have the like 4 corner arrows pointing at him and the dot above him, that means he's selected. You go to your character sheet into combat and you select what weapon you are using. For you, the only weapon you
Dagger.
really have is either your dagger, but you're not in ranged combat, so your javelin doesn't really work here.
Nope. Well, there's my javelin.
You can also technically use a improvised weapon, but I don't think it'll be much better than a dagger.
Wait, you still
Yeah.
have my javelin? Oh.
Yeah, you have your half-snapped mop that you could use.
No, I have a javelin. I have a real javelin.
All right, so
Oh yeah,
Pop it
right.
open.
And you remove it from your sheet then. Remove
Yeah, I put it
that.
well, I have one advantage.
Yep. So as you do it, advantage 1. I've adjusted you to have it,
Okay.
and you can roll that opposed check.
Is it going to be an average check, or is it going to be challenging?
It is.
or-
It is default. So as it is by default.
So challenging.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. They are. It is an opposed check, so they have to roll, and there's a chance that they can miraculously do much better than you.
Oh, son of.
No.
He is going to attempt to dodge. He has no advantage. You win.
Yay.
You go in
Nice.
and you strike true, dealing 10 damage, which is actually quite a bit, gashing a deep wound along the entirety of this cultist's left arm as he attempts to raise his sword against you. He cries out in pain at this, but then turns back to look at you, still standing, but grievously bleeding at this point from how, like, you basically go from wrist all the way up to, like, his upper arm with a 1 slash. And it's a garish wound, because your dagger is not...
cut.
Judgment is
come,
cut.
cultist.
Judgment cut.
Sigmar's blade cuts deep.
And that is your attack, but it is him next,
Oh,
targeting you. You have advantage, though, which does help in this situation for you not being hit. But let's see what he is doing here. He attempts to swing back at you, dropping the sword and using his flayed hand to grab his staff, his quarterstaff, and attempt to bash you back. So in the chat, it should show up
Yep.
towards the bottom, and you can attempt to dodge or basically parry with your dagger, which is probably not the best idea, I will be honest. So you would do your dodge. So do you see the button?
Yeah, I see the button. I'm just trying to determined? Dodge is determined by my agility, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, yeah. Better if I dodge.
So in that, you will click on the little dodge button, it'll pop up, and it should still have 2 advantage.
Yep. Wait, how many advantages?
You gain an advantage from the successful attack, so you should be up to 2 total.
Oh, cool.
And then you should
Okay.
be able to roll it.
Fuck you!
Ooh,
Awesome.
you managed to dodge aside. You rolled 1 better than him. That is by 2 SL because of the success. Damn. So
Nice.
he what happens? Lyric 4 Sigma charges up to this guy, carves along his left arm, deeply wounding him and causing him to bleed profusely. As he is rearing from the pain, he drops his sword to his side, grabs the quarterstaff with his hand, covering it in blood, and attempts to swing back at you as you, in your momentum, sort of like knee slide underneath the blow, barely avoiding your head.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Ha!
The other cultist, seeing this grievous wound, begins to charge forward, but I'll say this may not be so. This is a forewarning to anyone in the audience who may be more familiar with these systems. I am not 100% an encyclopedia of knowledge about these things, and sometimes, as a GM, just to keep things on track, which I am obviously derailing this right now, so this is counterintuitive to my point, but hear me out. I will make a call because I feel like it's good in the moment and it makes sense, even though it may not be how the rule is actually supposed to function. So if I fucked this up, feel free to let me know in the comments. I will adjust accordingly in the future, but for now it stands. That's basically what I'm getting at. So,
Also, chat, chat,
what are you, a
S's
cop?
in the
Rules of
chat.
play.
Also, chat. S is in the chat for Sigma.
but he moves forward to attack you, but I am going to roll that he does not have enough room. Like, it's only about 2 yards away. He doesn't have enough room to get enough momentum to really make this a charge. So he's not going to get a charge out on you, but he is going to attack you, not with his staff, but with his regular melee weapon. And it is going to be an attempt to swing at you. I need to make sure you're the target again for him. He swings. And you are going to have another opportunity. Lord Skrulk says, I hate Sigmar. All my homies hate Sigmar. That fucking tracks.
That's fine, Lord Skrulk.
You're next.
Yep.
Darn it, you
That
beat me to it.
is just my fucking
Next.
that is just my disclaimer, because I know some people on YouTube are rules lawyery.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you for being understanding, Vintu, but people are like that, and we know that. All right, so you have another dodge to do.
I'm not seeing anything popping. Oh, there it is. It's back in the same spot. Okay.
Yep.
No.
Was it in response to the hand weapon test?
No, it was a dodge test. It was the you had him coming
Oh.
at me. It's okay, cool.
There we go. For some reason,
Yeah,
it wasn't doing
it's-
as a post test properly.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't pop up on the where it is there on my screen. I still had to go up to the top, the first one there. Sorry. Let me click the proper one. Yeah, the other cultist. I scrolled back up to the first guy.
You did the first one. Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, I'll let you roll it. I rolled it just briefly, but you roll it this time.
All right. Ah!
No.
Okay.
Before I take the wound, can I do the dark deal though?
I do not recall if dark deals can be done on opposed checks.
If not, that makes sense.
I don't believe so. No, that's going to be my ruling. Opposed checks, no. So,
I
as you slide underneath the first one's quarterstaff, the other one approaches quickly and gets a nice gash along your left leg as you're rolling. And so your slide turns from a really cool knee slide underneath the staff into you like rolling over and picking yourself up with a nice, lovely, beautiful looking 4 damage gash on your leg.
Ah!
Which has been mitigated slightly because of minor, something. Toughness, I think. Toughness.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, wounds. See it.
Yep. And that basically reduces your advantage because you have been hit, and he gains advantage accordingly.
Yeah, but I've gotten their attention, and I've dealt damage. So,
yep.
I got friends.
All right, Otto, you are up.
I think Otto's going to charge halfway, just so he can position himself and maybe try to shoot at the cultist that just took a slash at Lyric here.
Yep, so you can basically move 4 tiles with your walk speed. So you'll see the green as you move.
Yep. 1, 2, like this? Or
if the thing remains green as you're moving your cursor, so that is now a run. You see how it says 10 yards? Your walk is 8 yards.
Okay, so I'll move here at 8.
Yep. Now, are you going to attempt to take a shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should really remember these pistols suck. So. And
you also have somebody. He has stood up again in this combat. He's involved in melee combat. You are shooting at these guys. It is just to put it bluntly, it's going to be slightly risky that you might accidentally shoot your friend in the back, because you are also not versed in guns.
The line of sight is not amazing.
Okay, can I just make a regular run then?
Yeah, you could charge if you wanted to. I believe you have just enough now to get up here. Yeah, you can get up and charge this guy.
Is the that all right here?
Either of those 2 tiles works.
Okay.
Like there's that stump there, but isn't. Well, there's that tree there, but it isn't stopping you enough from moving into that space. So you
Sorry,
are good.
quickly. Again, what's the difference between a regular walk and a run?
Walk. So on your character sheet, if you look into your main section, it should say movement 4. Then it should say walk 8 yards and run 16 yards.
Okay.
Your boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
I mean, is there a disadvantage on your next attack if you run or anything? Like, is there any disadvantage to running?
Running in combat. On your turn, you can use your action to sprint. This requires an average athletics test, and the distance covered is in addition to your move this round. Your run movement SL in yards. So a character with move 4 who rolled a -2 SL would sprint an additional 14 yards. So 16 minus 2 is 14. Okay, so I will let this go because I didn't recall this rule ahead of time. Going forward, we'll use this though. Starting next turn, we'll use this. For this first turn, I'll let everyone go without it. No, it's not your fault. It's my fault. So this entire first round of combat, y'all can run for free. I'll let you do that because I want to be fair about it. Starting next round 2, if you need to run, you gotta do an athletics test for me. But in this case, you successfully charge. You need to choose what weapon you're attacking with.
I think I'm going to use the whip, and I'm going to try to whip the guy in the face.
Okay. So you need to you remember what I was saying about targeting? So in the top left corner, the token controls. Yep. All right. So you have them targeted. Okay. And then you go to your combat in your character sheet, and you click on the symbol of the whip itself to start up the roll. And in this case, it has range. You don't need to be all the way up. It's a ranged weapon, technically.
Okay.
So,
but, I think
charging isn't really a thing with it.
So, do you want to challenging or?
It will be challenging no matter what, but I want you to add 1 advantage. I'm just going to give you it anyway. So on the roll, it should say advantage.
Yeah.
Make it
which I
1.
have. All right, and I'm going to try to whip him in the face. I was going to scream out, "Oh yeah, 464!" As he whips.
Right. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, I thought I just did. Here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Impressive
Oh.
failure.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh, and just like the guy.
Test
just
failed.
goes
Automatically
whips.
lose opposed tests.
Ooh.
Quick question. Before
The
you
charging
do anything else,
backhand.
what does fate do?
Fate is one of those things that is used for saying, no, I don't die, like once or twice.
Okay.
You could just simply refuse. You could just simply not die.
Fate and resilience is a thing that we'll go over I'll answer questions about that after this combat, but for the sake of right now, it is not relevant until one of you will start bleeding out.
Cool, just being sure.
All right, so I've missed though. So what's happened?
He gains an advantage, you miss.
Oh.
Yeah, it just says automatically lose post test. Okay. That is your turn. You are there. You're not in like any precarious position, but if you had advantage from your charge, you lose it now. He gains an advantage. It is now Alois's turn.
Okay, so first 2 questions. 1, what is the range on my javelin? And 2, what is the range on my pistola?
It should be in your sheet, unless I completely
Okay.
removed it. Trappings.
javelin-
Under
Is it one
combat,
javelin?
it says javelin, fishing spears. It says range at the very right side. It's 6 yards.
Okay, so I have 2, right?
Or
Or is it 1?
you have 2.
Okay.
Actually, no. You only had the 1. It is attached to
Oh, it's
like
only the
a
one, okay.
rope, though,
Ooh,
because
nice.
you use it for fishing. Because it's a fishing spear. Like a regular javelin doesn't have a rope on it, but yours specifically is a
Okay.
fishing spear, so it has like a rope attached to it. Whether or not that's going to be useful in combat, we'll find out.
Right.
So basically, you have to get up within 6 feet.
Right.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna. So is this about close enough?
Yep. So from there, this is 6 yards.
Or like, is this is so here?
Yes, that would work. That would give you the clearest shot on the big boy.
Okay.
Make sure you
So
target
I
him.
am-
There you are.
Target.
Click on your javelin. No charge.
Javelin.
I did it for the whip, not for the javelin. It doesn't work for ranged weapons in that same respect. So there is no charge advantage for this shot.
Wait. So how do I do it again?
Character sheet, combat. Click on the icon of the javelin.
Yeah. I did.
Is he still targeted for you?
Oh, combat. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him targeted. Okay.
Then roll.
For just challenging.
Yep. Default challenging.
Impressive.
Fumble. Scatter.
What does scatter do?
15 yards.
Okay. Dark deal.
Not on opposed checks.
I can't dark deal that. Oh no.
Automatically lose opposed tests. Yep. Combat is a little bit more high stakes.
Oh no. Okay.
So, Alice runs up and is attempting to use his fishing spear. Misjudges the weight a little bit in the heat of all of this combat, and accidentally grabs it, juggles it a bit in his hands, stabs his hand a bit on the blade, and fumbles the javelin as he's throwing it, tossing it into the ground into the tree just above Otto's head.
Oops.
watcha.
And that is your turn.
Great.
Oh, nope, not 10. And you give this guy 10 advantage. Good job, dumbass. No.
Oh, no.
All right, Bruno, Mr. Actual Combat Intended Class. Let's see what you can do, motherfucker.
Please help.
So the career soldier has a question firsthand, and it is: have they seen me yet?
Oh, they know you're all here. You are observed.
All right, my second question. I'm thinking if I could start playing my drum to try to bluff that there's like more, or even like shout an order to make it to bluff that there's more of us coming.
Ooh. So you want to do some mind games?
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
All right. It is going to be an opposed check. Let's see. What would be the correct skill? It's going to be an intimidate. But I'm going to have you do it with instead of strength. It's going to be with intelligence, because you're intimidating with the notion of more to come, not with your brute force.
I don't see an intimidate skill on my sheet.
It is on the left side in basic skills. Should be intimidate. Under haggle.
Okay, found.
Yep. But when it says the characteristic instead of strength, you need to change that to intelligence, and roll that.
All right.
And add a +5 because of your play drum and fife. So it would be intimidate, modifier 5, characteristic intelligence. That's how we're doing it.
Impressive
Damn.
failure.
Can I take a dark deal?
This would have been an opposed check, so no. You fumble your drumsticks and drop them on the rocks in front of you before you manage to start beating out anything worthwhile. You use part of your move to pick them up, and you still have like 6 yards that you can move or something. You can get up next to Alice.
I move over next to Alois, hoping no one saw that.
Would the rest of you like to roll a perception check for me? No.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Do you see his fumble? Do we observe?
I think I was a little embarrassed.
I
Make it an average. So yes, you do. You see it.
I did not see it at all. Don't worry.
You're too busy beating yourself up over that horrible javelin throw.
Something clatter back there. Like, what the hell was that?
What are you doing, Bruno? Just like, what the heck?
Otto doesn't see it either.
I choose not to see.
I just realized I just realized I only have 7 wounds.
Yeah, you're not super. Yeah, you fell off of shit. You're still actually no. Since then, it's been like a day or so. You should be up. They were sort of like artificial wounds. Put yourself back at full HP.
Sorry. What should I put it up to?
Your wound total is where the hell is your wounds?
I have 13 wounds total.
Yeah, so go back up to 13.
Oh, thank God.
It's they were like artificial wounds from falling off of buildings. You've had a night to rest since then. We just didn't update it.
Oh.
Speaking of which, Otto should also be back up to full health.
Yeah,
all of his wounds were artificial as well. Anyway, Lyric, I'm sorry, you get to keep your wounds, your 4 wounds, because those were from this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you took a sword to the leg. You're bleeding on your leg.
Rub some dirt on it.
Oh, never mind. I was about to say, oh, I didn't take the wood. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Do I still have advantage against the same guy?
Lose momentum at end of round 1. So,
Okay, then I'm just gonna try and do my regular combat against him then.
all right. Which one are you targeting? The one you've already wounded up top?
One I've already wounded.
Same thing. Target him. Roll your test. Make sure he's still targeted.
As far as I'm aware, he's targeted.
Bruno up at 2 a.m. for the next 5 years thinking about this encounter.
Oh God.
Nope.
You do pretty poorly, but it's not an automatic failure. Let's see if he fucks up even harder. Oh my god.
Please.
He rolled
Oh.
he still barely dodges you. But you do fumble and take another wound because you like jab your hand. But it's like a honestly embarrassing little kerfuffle. You're trying to swing your dagger at him. You sort of like glance to the side. You fucking accidentally swing too hard. He knocks you off balance with his staff. You like jab your wrist on your other hand. And just, fuck.
Look in the meme channel on the server.
Yeah. Oh!
And the rest of it, all of us are just screwing up. First, I missed my javelin. Bruno fumbled his sticks, and now this. This is embarrassing.
The cult is
Auto
swinging
assist.
back at you. This is where it might go poorly.
Really good. This is happening in the woods at night, where no one can. If this was
Like,
happening
I
in the
can only
middle of like,
hope
a town,
they screw up, but
if this was happening in the middle of the town square, the crowd would start dispersing. Just like
Yeah,
this is embarrassing.
You got to do your dodge there, Mr. Lyric, as he swings his quarterstaff back at you.
Ooh.
why?
Oh,
Again, you're having me do this at regular stuff, so there's no way.
no,
it's
you're
gonna
fine.
work.
He dodges. It is a post check, so he rolled like a 70 odd. You rolled a 55. You did better. You failed by
Oh,
less,
sick.
is effectively how it works.
Mm.
So he attempts to take a swing at you, and in doing so, he swings too wide. His advantage. I'm not remembering the advantage system properly at this point, but
Oops, table.
I already rolled that for you. You took the 1 wound already. But yeah, he swings wide and flips over your head. Yet another example. This other one is like, who's this other fucker? He's charging me now too. And he has a fucking whip. Yeah, I may as well try and stab him. And so he swings at Otto. So in the chat, you see the buttons underneath. Cultist is targeting Otto Frankfurt, right?
Yep.
The other options are you can just fucking choose to take it for some reason, which is the arrow pointing down. The arrow pointing up and to the left is an attempt to dodge. And the last one is an attempt to parry it, basically, which uses weapon skill instead of agility.
Can I try parrying?
Then click on the sword icon.
No, with the dagger.
Oh.
Yes, you can attempt to parry with the dagger. Your weapon skill and your agility are about the same, but your agility is slightly better, and it is a dinky dagger. So it's up to you, really.
I think I'll just try dodge then.
Yep, so the arrow pointing up to the left, click on that, and then just roll.
Under challenging?
Yep. All of the combat checks are going to be at challenging.
Okay. No.
You won, actually, because he fucked up harder. So it's a matter of how badly you do. Wait,
As
how
long
the
as they
hell?
keep whiffing
Yeah.
harder than us.
Yeah, so he barely hits me, and I'm like, whoa! Auto like.
I don't know how that loses, but I don't know how you won that, honestly, based on this. But the system is calculating it, and I guess Foundry knows better because it's an automatic system. It whiffs over your head.
Yep. Here's the thing. I want to shoot him in the go and try to shoot him in the stomach with a pistol, but I don't have the pistol with me here. Can we add that in?
Oh, you do have it. You just need to equip it. So it's in your trappings. Go to your trappings and click the equipped on it.
Okay.
And then it should be available in combat.
That should pop up in the combat section. That's how it works in Foundry.
Oh, there, I see it.
There you go. Now go
By
back
the
to
way-
combat. You'll find it. It is
The
loaded.
pistols, it says no ammo though. If you click on it, it says no ammo.
Yeah, because you have none in your trappings.
Oh,
So I don't have ammo.
You do have
Well, they
one
gave us
bullet.
one shot.
we should have like one in the chamber.
Yeah.
You do have. You do have a.
Can I shoot him in the stomach then?
That bullet and powder. You have to set it to.
Okay, so it's not in yet.
No, it's in. It is loaded. I just added it to your sheet. You're good now.
All right. Sorry. Thank you. I'm going to try shooting him in the stomach.
Okay, give it a shot. Literally. And shoot.
All right. Here we go. And Sigmar be praised. Here we go.
Okay.
Impressive failure.
Oh. So it just he misses, so I miss. It's like a wide shot, miss him.
Automatically miss. Impale power. Alright. But it's not bad enough that I'm actually going to force you to see if you shoot your friend, but that was your one bullet.
How could
Great.
I miss? He was like 1 foot in front of me.
He was 3 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
Yep, nope. Good whiff. Good job. This
Fantastic.
guy's like, damn, these guys are incompetent, and so are we. What the fuck is going on? As it is now Alois' turn.
Oh, don't you say that. Don't you dare say that.
Will I have a better chance at shooting if I get like right up to point blank range? Because I'm gonna take a shot.
I do not recall if it really matters. But you may
Okay.
as well get into the thick of it. Because if you whiff this and they're still alive, you're gonna have to start beating them up.
That is fair. Okay. Why is it not letting me move?
There we go. Just do it for you. I don't know why it's not working.
There we are. Okay, so I'm going to select.
Roll
the
a
guy right in
range
front of
test
me.
for the weapon you're using. If you are successful, you hit your opponent and gain +1 advantage. If you fail,
It
your
still
action is
keeps
over.
saying- There we are. Bullet. Okay, so advantage 0, modifier 40, SL bonus 0, success bonus. What difficulty?
Challenging default.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Impressive success.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice, man.
Nice.
And he fucks up his dodge attempt. Yeah, so it's this guy at the top, the one that's already wounded. Critical shot, point blank against the right leg, 12 damage, and apply prone. So he's not actually quote unquote dead yet, but this is how it works. The weapon drives clean through your leg by the knee, slicing into bone and through the tendons. Gain a stunned and prone condition. Further, torn muscle, broken bone, stuff that would matter if it weren't an NPC.
I see.
So, status.
How much health does he have?
He is basically bleeding out at this point.
Wait, is there any chance he's gonna actually get up and rejoin the fight, or is he like down?
For all intents and purposes, he is out.
Aha.
Nice.
So you come up, you just fucking flubbed that javelin. You threw it into the tree.
19 damage to him. He better be down.
No,
He-
what I think happens is this guy sees the shortest member of the group, this shrimp, whiff a javelin throw badly, and then start running up to him. So he thinks it's about to get into a fist fight, and they stop right before the fist fight range, getting into fist fight
You
range.
come down fucking
and then
slide,
just-
you pull out your pistol and point it at him.
I just pull it out on him without any warning because he thinks I'm about to start throwing punches, and I just like shoot him.
In my head, you just like slide on the water under your feet. You're just like, oh shit, fall on your ass, but quickly like hop up so you're not even prone. And he's just like, you come back up and he's like bleeding on the ground, just like screaming in agony, and has dropped all of his weapons, and he's just holding his knee and his arm and just like
He's just doing like the Peter Griffin.
no, not even. It's even worse. Imagine if Peter Griffin just went up 3 octaves and just like blew out the microphone.
Wait, so he dropped his sword?
Oh, his stuff's on the ground. He has a quarterstaff and a sword. He dropped his sword earlier.
Oh, can I pick up his sword?
In the moment, no, but next turn possibly.
Okay, because otherwise I'm unarmed.
Yep.
I have the fishing rod.
Yeah, you have an improvised weapon. You're not unarmed. You're just not well
Oh
armed.
yeah, that'll. Okay. Big
Bruno, what are you up to, sir?
So I see this guy that just fell down, and I see the other one that's fighting Lyric and Otto.
Yep.
I could probably like wedge in between the latter two, right?
Yeah, you can get over here. I'd say that's enough
Alright,
of a
I am-
movement to get some momentum for a charge, too.
Yeah, I pop in and just try to bring my sword up and ram it right into this guy.
Alright, make sure you target him, and then use your hand weapon.
Successfully targeted or no?
Yes, you are targeted on him. Click your hand weapon, make sure you tick the box that says charging. Weapon charging. It's under combat, not trappings.
All right, regular roll.
Yep. Did you tick on charging?
Yes, I did.
Right, roll. Wow.
Ooh.
He was really careful to try to weave in between the two of them, then he kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, no. He definitely pushes your sword aside and is once again wondering why the hell combat is going like this. Lyric, we are up to you.
Lord Change has shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. All right, at the beginning of the new round, it stuff gets sort of adjusted for advantage. It gets reduced across the board, basically. But yeah, you gotta do what I expect you to do.
I better. Let's see, make sure I target him. Let's see. Trying to think if there's any way to try to get advantage on this guy. There's no getting surrounded to get advantage on them.
I do not recall. I don't think there's a mechanic for it in the rules, honestly. So
well,
yeah.
Don't want to.
For all intents and purposes, the only thing that applies is he is engaged, and he was already engaged with one of you. So
Oh, congratulations to him.
congratulations on
Let's
your
just
marriage engagement, Lyric.
Let's see how this. Let's see how our ceremony goes here.
All right. He is going to attempt to parry it aside.
Ooh. Why is this guy so locked in?
The Changer of Ways has willed it so.
Clearly.
Oh man.
It does actually matter that your weapon is shorter. So he bats your dagger aside with his sword. No damage to either of you in this situation until he's like swinging back at you. And this cultist is still unhappy with everything going on. Oh, what? Sorry, I keep accidentally doing that as a self-roll. I need a public roll that. There we go. Oh, and now it's not opposed. Shit.
It's finicky.
I'll just reroll it. Fuck it. There we go. There we go. Swinging at you. Do you want to try to dodge that? Oh, wow.
Ooh.
You forget, though my leg is wounded, I have a right leg! The strong right of Sigmar!
God.
Oh man.
Alois
All
just
right.
rolls his eyes hard at that.
Shut up, I've
Otto.
been working on it.
I think I'm going to try and tackle the guy.
Is there a
That
mechanic
would
for
be
tackling?
like an unarmed attack, which is on your sheet.
Ooh.
All right, under combat, and where's that? Oh yeah, I see it. Unarmed. Here we go. Challenging. I'm going to try to tackle him. I'm going to be a football player and wrestle him down.
Grappling. Instead of inflicting damage with an unarmed attack, you can attempt to grapple and immobilize your target. You must declare this as your intent before rolling. You are and your opponent are grappling, and your opponent gains the entangled condition.
And where do you want me to do that?
Opposed strength test.
All right, strength. And do I just click on the total, or no? I'm just going to
think
say
it's,
I'm going to try punching him in the face. How about that?
So it's just gonna be a fist in your melee section. Just do an unarmed
Yes.
there.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to deck punch him beneath the jaw. Be like, "Duh!" Try that.
Show
right.
you can.
Oh, wait, I didn't target him. Let me try again.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't target him. My bad. Let me try again.
Yep.
There we go. Let's try again.
Dragging you.
There we go.
Oh.
A little bit rough,
He
but
just
not
eats it.
catastrophic.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it looks like he just eats it.
All right.
Punch him in.
Alois.
Okay, so what Alois is going to do is, seizing the opportunity, he's going to, attempt to pick up the sword of the cultist he just blasted. Can I
Yep.
do
So I will let you do that as your movement, effectively in this case.
Yeah, I'm already in range.
Yeah. So give me 1 second. I will add a hand weapon to your sheet. I just need to pull up your sheet to do that. That would be very useful to adding a hand weapon. There you go. Hand weapon equipped in your combat roster.
Ah. So I am going to, targeting the one who's still up, I am going to attack him with my hand weapon. Just all the regular stuff, no advantage, no modifier, no SL challenging.
Yes. So make sure you have him contested. Good stuff.
Marginal success.
See how he does.
Please. Oh,
What?
God. Who is this?
He has a lot of
Who is this
advantage
guy?
built up.
Yeah.
Uh, he's up to 4 advantage. He's getting up there. This guy's becoming your arch nemesis.
Oh, man.
As Bruno, it is now your turn.
Oh. Might as well try a stab again. I don't have any drumsticks.
No, you pick them up. I forced you to pick them up. But it would be a worse weapon, so don't do it unless
Yeah.
you really want to be dumb and funny.
Do I? This would be a pretty funny spot for a drum solo, but no.
Just jam both drumsticks up his nose.
Oh no, I was thinking just still try to bluff. Still try to bluff doing the drum formation.
Yeah, at this point,
They're
you're
coming,
still trying
guys!
to
They're
bluff.
coming! Doom, 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 doom. And I'm guessing this is not a charge.
No, you're already engaged. No charge benefit. Ooh, that's a really nice
Yay.
roll. You forgot to target him, though, so.
Damn.
God damn it, game.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm just going to have him do an agility check.
So did you want me? You did want me to roll again, or no?
Hold on, let me change the target. Oh, that changes your target amount. No, all right, yeah. Make sure you target him again and reroll. Because this shit ain't cooperating. There we go. But I will edit it to be your 6.
Okay, I was gonna say there goes the good roll.
Attempt to block. Ooh, yay! You got it.
Yay.
There goes all of his advantage
Yay!
as you
definitely.
swing your sword through.
Nice.
And finally get past this guy's tremendous guard, dealing 4 damage to his torso, leaving a gash across his chest, his malformed, mutated chest, as he rears back in pain, leaving an opportunity for Lyric to potentially get a swing in, but at the start of the new round, advantage drops a bit. Go ahead. Go do another dagger swing.
Yep.
You know the spiel at this point, how to proceed.
Oh yeah, I don't have any advantages, right?
Nope.
All right.
And you didn't target him. You didn't target him. Redo it with the target. I'll give you the 3 though. Make sure you have him targeted. Reroll it. Edit. Roll 3. That.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Even with your penalty for having a shorter weapon, you managed to get another swing in, reaching low and slicing into his leg, knocking him down prone with a stubbed toe.
So.
Strike my leg, I strike down yours.
And he is going to do a damn it. That's annoying that doesn't have that.
When Lyric says that, Alois is just gonna sort of like put a hand like on his chest and basically just a way to show him like, all right, that's enough. All right, settle down.
He fails his average endurance test and suffers a -10 on agility tests until the end of his next turn, but he's down.
Well, I guess you could say he flopped on the floor and blubbed like a fish. Hi, how are ya?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are ya? My God.
Injury. Wounds. Your collected injuries overwhelm you and you gain the prone condition. Until you heal at least 1 wound, you cannot lose the prone condition. Worse, if you're not healed within a number of rounds, you will pass out. Take enough damage that you will be taken to negative wounds. So you suffered 5 damage where you only had 2 wounds left. You suffer a critical wound. So this guy is still technically in the fight, but he's prone. And he's like poking at you.
He's determined. Give him that.
No, stop it. Stop it.
He is going to attempt a little bit of a final fuck you swing back. But he is not doing too well, it seems. Do you attempt to dodge?
Yes. Whoop! Out of that way I go.
His toughness, he basically has 3 rounds until he falls unconscious. And by then, I'm going to assume you guys managed to stab him in spite of all the fucked up rolls. Let's just have Otto attempt to knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to knock him in the face with the butt of my dagger.
All right.
So
Trying
do
to
I
take
just-
him alive.
Yeah.
We already have the other guy alive. We don't need both of them.
Is he?
Yeah, the first cultist, the one I took the sword off of, isn't conscious.
Okay, then I think I'll make a wide swing, try to hit him in the neck.
Alright.
Alright, dagger. I
That
target him.
was in character, by the way. Alois said that out loud. You can kill him. We already have the other guy alive.
Otto raises the thumb as he makes us slice at his neck. Let's give it a shot.
Yep. Targeted,
Bonus
roll
at
dagger.
melee.
Do a thumbs down like a Roman emperor.
Oh,
He can't really dodge. So, he has to attempt with his weapon.
Oh,
He fucks up pretty badly.
okay. What happened?
You, instead of the secondary wound, it keeps doing this shit. There you go.
Oh man.
Clean swipe straight through the neck as he bleeds out horrifically on the ground from all the accumulated wounds.
But wait, it says here. But I thought I
cultist
missed.
won against Otto Frankfurt by 2.
Yeah,
hostile.
it says secondary arm. I'm ignoring that for the sake of flavor.
Yeah.
One more arm just comes
fuck-
through and just
fuck-
punches
fuck
you in
that
the
shit.
groin.
Fuck that shit. You basically declared where you were aiming. You swing, you cut straight through his throat. He gurgles in pain as he dies and drowns on his own blood. The other one there, profusely bleeding, is now unconscious.
Whoa!
As combat comes to a close. Da-da-da. Good job, everyone.
Otto's gonna vomit because he killed his first man. And he's like, for some
Yeah, so
reason.
now not only is he drowning in his own blood, but some of your vomit as well, as some of it splatters on his neck. Give you that lovely
Follow
image
it,
in your
buddy.
head. You needed that. I know you did, chat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Bruno also just kind of takes a step back, like looks around and starts cleaning his sword awkwardly.
Alois
Yep,
just
this
said,
is
"Good work, team."
everyone's first time being involved in the death of a human,
What are you talking
even a
about?
mutated human.
This is a cultist. That ain't human.
That's a cultist. That's not a people.
That is
Oh,
a
people.
justification that you have made. Congratulations.
Yay.
What was
Yeah,
once
anyways.
a human, but has lost their humanity to the cult of Sigmar.
Yep.
Exactly.
Anywho,
You get the dagger cleaned off and check through on the corpse of the dead guy.
they both had one hand weapon and one quarterstaff. At this
Ooh.
point, Alois has basically claimed one of the hand weapons.
Yippee.
You
So it says
assumedly go retrieve your javelin.
yes.
Both of you have fired your guns, and you have no more ammo.
No.
Is he wearing any distinct robes that I can maybe take from him?
They are wearing very dirty, mostly tattered, but very obviously cultist robes.
Now bloodstained.
Yes, also now very bloodstained, as
So
they are both bleeding quite heavily. One of them is bleeding so much that if you do not do anything about it, they may just bleed out and die on you before you can question them.
I
Alright.
guess
question
Otto's,
time.
Yep.
Do any of us have medicine go?
Do you?
yeah, this is why you wanted to initially block the guy, knock out the guy.
Whoops.
Do we have medicine or anything like that?
I
And
don't.
I've got outdoor survival.
Oh, same. I have
So-
26 in outdoor survival.
You might be able to
36.
use that as a means of healing with stuff.
Can animal care count?
No.
Animal
Okay.
care. Why would animal care count to stop a
I
man
don't
from
know.
bleeding out?
That's an idea.
Just like start offering him a carrot as he's bleeding out. Just
I mean, it's kind of like the whole like you see in like a crime movie or like some sort of underground thing, going to a vet when you can't get to the regular doctor.
okay, fair.
Can
Uh,
I?
So you can attempt to apply bandages. None of you have the heal skill.
Nope.
Can
If
I
we all
slap
put
the
our heads
guy-
together, we should probably restrain this guy anyhow too.
I mean, maybe he's. Do you recognize either of these guys, Bruno? You are from here. Maybe these guys are.
Oh,
locals.
that is a good point. Yeah, Bruno steps in and like and pulls off their little conical hats.
I will say, immediately, when Alice was saying, I have never seen anyone this mutated, your thought at the time was, well, I guess neither have I. And accordingly, you do not know either of these people. They're
Oof.
completely unfamiliar.
Can't be anyone I've seen in a long time. This really what
Alright.
dark powers do to a man?
Really? You sure these aren't friends of yours? All right.
I smack Elios with the back of the head. Stop it!
Ow.
Longest strange.
Okay.
Otto's
Um,
Otto's like panicking, and he's like, "Should we rush him to town
No.
before he dies?"
Before that, okay, well, after that, Alois says, come on, there are ways we can do this in the field. I'm going to physically, like, slap the guy across the face and start shaking him and start demanding and basically say, hey, tell us what you know. Who gave you the drugs? Just start shaking him and slapping him, demanding to know, who gave you the drugs? What's your name? Where are you from? Are you left-handed?
Where is Rachel?
Just hitting him with a flurry of questions before he loses consciousness.
Oh, he's already unconscious and
Oh.
bleeding out.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, we might be getting nothing out of these guys. Maybe
Well-
it was okay. Maybe it was a mistake. I thought the guy was still like conscious when I told Otto that it was okay to kill the other guy.
Nope.
So
I fell for the impulse. Yeah, sorry.
the bloodlust, the red mist
re-
just
so-
descended.
Real quick. Before he dies.
Can we do
is
outdoor
there some-
survival
Yes.
to see if we can tourniquet him?
Uh,
Because that would be outdoors.
yes. I will let you do that as a pseudo healing. It is intelligence based. But you need to explain to me how you get your bandages and tourniquets
I
and
can do that.
whatnot.
I
are you-
got it covered.
What are you using?
So, in the immediate facility to us, for bandages as well as stuffings, gauze, that sort of stuff to make the tourniquet. Since we still have our clothes, I take off the shirt of the stuff we were given, put back
The peasant
we'll put back-
disguise. Oh, good
yeah,
idea.
take off that. I take that off, grab some bark from the down tree root that's over, just down tree over here.
There's bark
rip
all
that
around.
off.
You're in a forest.
Yeah.
Wait. Which of us has the highest intelligence? Because it's not me. My intelligence is 26.
36 for me.
Oh. Yeah, I think it might be up to you.
Bruno,
40.
Otto.
Oh,
Outdoor
Bruno's
survival, I
40.
have-
motherfucker.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, that would make sense though.
Yeah,
It would
maybe you
make sense
should
that It would make sense that Bruno would know first aid, realistically,
Yeah.
considering his career path.
I have an outdoor survival of 34.
I got 36.
Bruno is still
40.
the best at 40.
Yeah, so
26.
due to things I have forgotten, that Bruno suddenly remembers, he will step forward and try to direct a vital life-saving operation for this abomination of a man.
All right, I want you to roll a. It is a bit time pressing because he is bleeding out and some pretty garish wounds. So I'm not going to give you an average. I'm going to give you a challenging. So +0, outdoor survival check, 1 reroll that I will allow. That's all you
Ooh.
get. All right, that's your first attempt. I'm rerolling.
All right, to reroll, do I click the result or just roll again?
There you go.
Hey.
Success.
Hey,
There it is.
Something that you
Almost lost some.
vaguely remember in the midst of the military academy suddenly comes back to mind in full force as you rip apart not the clothes you were given, but parts of his own robe to use to strap on him, tightly wrap them around the wound all along his arm and his other leg as he's bleeding. The bleeding comes to a stop, but he has obviously lost so much blood that he's going to remain unconscious for a good while. He's an average human in weight, so you're going to probably need at least 2 of you to carry him, and you don't have a stretcher or anything, so it's going to be a bit awkward, but you do manage to stabilize him enough. It's not a good job,
Yeah,
though. Definitely scarring.
Two of us
The
just
guard-
have to drag. Two of us just have to drag him. One just has to keep the leg up.
Yeah,
carrying on
I'll
that
let-
outdoor survival kick though, could we try to see if we can make a stretcher out of anything nearby?
No, you're not
What do you-
that.
are we
You're
doing-
not. You're not that gifted.
Like, what are we gonna do? Make a full field hospital if we don't pass our rolls?
No.
Just full
Yeah,
triage?
It's a
there.
stretcher.
You get to a point. You don't have anything that you can use to realistically make a stretcher with what you have around you. You would have to find like the perfectly right piece of bark or some shit. No. I'm not even going to keep talking. I'm not going to give you ideas. Just no.
I mean, I know how to do it. But that's it. But that's out of the game. In game,
Yeah. Your guys aren't skilled enough. None of you have the heal skill. The fact that I'm letting you do this at all is sort of its own thing.
Yeah.
well, anyway.
Otto's gonna try pick on by his leg, and it's like, guys, we gotta go before he dies. He needs to tell us stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
I think
slow,
I
smooth.
I think I might know how to make him regain consciousness.
Oh,
Aloha says, guys, if we need to wake him up before he dies, I think I might have an idea. And he holds up the little baggie of mushroom powder and just
Ooh.
sort of gently like waves it back and forth, like, you know. I was like,
If we
just
need
gonna
to
put it
wake
under
him
his
up,
nose,
we
like
can
smelling
drug him.
Yeah, put it under his nose like smelling salts.
I mean, yeah. But let's
Ooh.
see if we can get to the let's see if we can get him to let's see if we can get to the
Come on.
guards first.
Heretical problems require heretical solutions, fellas.
I didn't.
Keep
I
it
didn't
in thought,
I'm not going to
disagree.
force. I'm not going to force any strength checks or anything of the sort. It is slow going, but you do manage eventually to drag him all the way into town, exhausted by the end of it, all of you. And Lyric has some cuts that need addressing as well. Luckily, you don't have anything that's going to give you any permanent injuries and whatnot. You can hopefully just sleep off the worst of it, maybe see a healer in
Just sleep off
town
that
and get
gas
it
in his leg.
applied. But you come back into town. You're looking for this Rick guy, but first things first, where do you bring him? Do you bring him to your boss, Bruno?
yes. Be
Does anybody else object to that?
Yes,
I don't
Alois
know.
objects to that. Alois objects to that.
where do
Now
you
wait,
think we
wait,
should
wait.
bring him?
Wait. Now before we haul this guy off to the guard, you know, where he'll vanish into a dungeon and we'll never see him again or know what he knows or hear what he knows, why don't we take him to, you know, the boss lady? Maybe she can get him to talk, and then we can at least find out something.
How would we find her
Plus,
though?
plus we might get a reward out of it if we bring him to her.
But how would we find her? Otto says.
Hmm.
He has eyes and ears enough. We probably won't be too hard. But a problem like
Exactly.
this, a problem like this, it's going to need an official solution. We're going to need official help. It's like you were saying earlier. It's beyond our pay grade.
Also,
Oh,
if they
because
have,
the
I'm sure
officials have been
that the
so good at tackling this up until now.
well, now they have proof, and if he talks, they'll get a lead. We can have actual reinforcements on this, and probably a reward too.
plus also to find
Hmm.
to find her ladyship, we'd have to have her people find us. So we got to keep walking through town anyway. So while we're walking, if somebody finds us, there you know. Is it getting heavy around here, or is that just me?
It's like gushing out breath.
Feel a little something, yeah.
Although it's like he's he's bald, so it's like, well, maybe it's just you though.
I see.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe you just need to
Oh.
look.
All right, so I guess we're gonna head for the guards unless we get stopped.
So you head on back towards town. As you do get a distinct feeling that you're being followed, but nobody approaches you to stop you. You're carrying this wounded gentleman pretty overtly. It's hard to be really stealthy with your group doing this. You're still mostly wearing your peasant clothes. Alois is back in some of his regular attire because he ripped off some of his own clothes to, or some of the
Oh no,
peasant attire.
I never got a disguise. I've just been raw
me.
dogging this.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
Lyric.
Yeah,
Lyric.
I never got a disguise.
Lyric used his own robes too, so. Wait, no, not Lyric. Bruno used his own robes. The Lyric was trying to do something. Bruno wound up just using his own robes to cover him up. So Lyric's back in some of his regular attire, but mostly like peasant attire. You're a very conspicuous looking lot is the point in the end. And you're heading on back into town. But still, despite being quite obviously part of this whole entire thing, you are not stopped by anyone. You approach the gates, and the town guard approaches you, sees this guy, sees how mutated he is just like, what is this? Turns to Bruno specifically.
That would be a conspirator, and we believe responsible for nasty business and down dies. We want to take him to see the captain. We want to get some answers out of him.
Colonel.
Sure you're
The
not
lieutenant colonel.
sure you're not headed to the Burgermeister? He put up a bounty for this.
We're headed to the Burgermeister, and we'll get some answers out of him.
We just wanted to check in with you that we are headed to the Burgermeister. Alois is just gonna look sidelong at Bruno, like with that, like, see, I told you. Look, like, as in, I told you there were better options than the guard.
And he just looks at you and he's just like,
Lurk behind him. Lurk's gonna look down at him and say, "You didn't offer that up either."
Well,
Otto's just like,
Bruno is
Better
just
than
feeling a
nothing.
chill go through him as he thinks, like, yeah, I was really going to wake up the lieutenant colonel with this shit in the middle of the night when I could have technically done my job and done the right option.
Otto just has the
Jeez.
million-mile stare because it's like he still has PTSD over killing the man. It's like, oh wow.
The man is dead.
I'm a murderer. And a shit.
Otto, come on, we gotta go.
"Oh, okay. As he's like snaps out of it.
Yeah. Lovely. All right, give me just a second. I need to double check.
Also, on our way back through town to the Burgermeister, can I roll a perception?
Sure. What you're looking for?
I want to see. You said people are watching us. I just want to see if just there's anyone looking even a little suspicious, or just the faces on the looks of people, or the looks on the faces of the people seeing us as we walk by with this thing.
So
'Cause I'm
the people that you feel watching you as you look through, it's not even a question. They are some suspicious looking nerds. They are definitely involved with one of the crime families, from what you can gather. But as to anything else, they don't approach you, and they leave it be.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Well, there's no like distinct way to be. There's no solid way for us to like carry a poly around. Just saying.
Yeah, fair, okay. So I'm really worried about pissing off, the local crime lord.
Yeah.
The one we're technically supposed to be reporting to.
Well,
I
again,
mean,
if she
we
she
are
wants us
essentially
to,
clearing her name.
yeah, she wants me to know that she's not the one that's responsible for this, and if we just say that, and then we get word to her, it's like, yeah, no, you're clear, in the good.
Yep.
Okay.
We might find a bag of gold or something.
Wait. Wait a minute. Alois is going to stop everyone as we're dragging this guy over to the Bürgermeister, and say, "Wait, how can we definitively tie this guy to the mushroom powder trade?"
Interrogation.
We'll tie him through
Ooh.
dark fuckery and hopefully
Or-
expand from there.
Put your pack.
Or we. I was just about to say that Alois is
Yeah.
going to offer. Alois is going to like plant the baggie of powder we have on him.
Yeah.
We're gonna plant the evidence on him.
Put the evidence on him.
I'm just gonna like
Let's
put it
hope he
under his
does,
hat.
and let's hope he didn't study law at all in his path on his pipeline to dark powers.
That's
Oh,
not gonna help. That is
Alois
not gonna
just
save his ass.
Alois gestures to the guy's heavily mutated face because he's absolutely getting a fair trial in this town. Come on, let's go. After planting the powder on him.
I for some reason have a torch all of a sudden. What? Put it back. What?
I'll give you guys one mulligan. Did you even
What?
bother checking the corpse of the dead guy?
Yes, that's what I did.
You said
I
it. You
said I
said
checked it.
Ah,
Yeah,
right. Sorry.
we
My
checked-
bad. My bad. So you are. I mainly just covered the weapons that you found, but further checking
Yeah.
on the dead guy, you don't need to plant
'Cause-
jack shit. He had supply on him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay,
boy.
cool.
Okay, run it back.
Yeah. These guys were meeting for illicit trade, and you caught
see.
them in the act. One of them had, do you have like one pouch full of snuff? I had like 4.
I see.
And it smells fresh because you have to fight getting a high off of just being near it.
Jesus. Get that little bit of head rush.
Like secondhand smoke, but hallucinogenic.
Oh god.
yeah.
Wait, were they trading bags of this stuff? Because or did one of them have
The shorter one that you killed had it. The other one was coming to get it, from what you can gather.
Oh.
So
Okay, so I would imagine we gathered it up as evidence.
Yep.
Off the dead body, since the body we have did not have it.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're technically, it's like a gray zone of planting it because this guy was going to get it at the end, from what you can
Wait,
gather.
so the other guy had no money on him?
Oh, they didn't have cash
he
on
was-
them.
So then how was he
They
was he
serve
just
a
gonna give it to
higher
him as
calling.
a gift? Okay.
no, probably because he's the distributor. He's handing it to the dealer.
I see.
You can make those sort of like assumptions and whatnot, but the specific details you don't know. All you know is that one of them had it and the other one was coming to him. So you sort of make this connection that one was going to give it to the other, but there was no money in either of their pockets. So
I see.
they both were heavily mutated, wearing the same kind of robes and weird conical hats, and had the same setup.
I see. So, to that effect, we're all making our way to the Burgermeister.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
We drag this corpse all the way back through this dying man, all the way through the other side of town to the gentleman ready to meister some burgers.
Yep. You head to the town hall. It is a very decorated building, not like to the lavish supremacy of, say, like a noble's estate in Altdorf would be, but it's definitely the fanciest building you've seen in Diesdorf thus far. Looks lovely. It also has 2 guards positioned out front, and these guards look like, actual guards, not like, your buddy who is a guard, but is more of like a gossip than anything.
Guard, quote unquote.
Yeah. As you come in and you attempt to talk to him, the guards halt you, look at Bruno, and say, "So you business recruit?"
Turning a suspicious person in for a bounty. And
Ah.
he would gesture, and it revealed ugly fucker.
Ah, that's probably him. Oh, and he's alive too. Damn. I'll be honest. I didn't think he was going to get jack crap out of that bounty, Fred. Fred just looks at him. He's just like, I like taking pictures.
What?
Sorry,
What?
that's a throwback to
Good old
my
Fred.
other campaign. Ken
Good old
does.
Fred.
Oh,
In like side campaigns, I would play this character named Fred, who is literally just average white guy tourist.
Hey, it's Fred.
He would
Oh
have
my God.
like he would be like literally the most like cookie cutter character possible, and he would just take photos and be a tourist, and he would have like outrageously super luck as a mechanic, and that would be it. That would be his whole shtick.
Oh my God.
And you just see him like hold up like a sketch pad with like a picture painted of the Magnus plots.
Oh wow, you've really outdone yourself, Fred.
Thank you. And then
Loving
he just like
Fred.
steps aside and let you in. The other guy is just like, God damn it, working with this guy. And you step aside into the building and just see him. John Warhammer with maxed out luck. Yes, that's just about it. Yeah, basically.
Like,
woo!
Max luck stat, motherfucker. You head on in, and inside are the secretary at the desk, who looks really bored until you bring a corpse in. Well, not a corpse, but a unconscious robed mutant in. And then she perks up and she's just like, hold there. I'll go get the Burgermeister. Without any pretense of anything else, and scoots out of the room. Doesn't even ask anything. Just says, stop. I'll be right back.
Just like a guy with a flute in the corner playing like bardcore elevator music.
Yeah, his name is Phil. Everyone hates him.
Phil.
If we had someone here with a harmonica, would together make the Philharmonic Orchestra?
Oh, shut the fuck! Ah. A large, well-dressed gentleman steps out from a back room with the secretary. The secretary goes back to her desk, but you can tell she's still looking at you because this is a very interesting scene. The slow breathing of the knocked out cultist is all you can really hear as he walks over. Oh, except for the, gigantic sound of his fat ass steps. As he approaches you all, looks at this guy, looks at you all and says, well, shit, I didn't think I'd have to pay anything.
Alois just wordlessly puts his hand out with a palm open and just points into his open palm a couple times.
He looks at
Like,
you,
money.
and you see
Money,
like,
please.
and he looks at you, and where you expect to be like lambasted for being rude, he just sort of has a little bit of a smile on his mouth, and he's just like, you know what? I ain't even gonna bother asking. I guess I can get all my answers from this guy. And he pulls out a bag and hands it to you.
Yippee! How much is
The
it?
bag is heavy.
Ooh.
Question is that going to
I
be
was
split
thinking
between
he
us
could
all,
pay
or
off his
do we
boss.
each get a bag?
Oh no, he hands you
meant-
one heavy bag.
Okay, one heavy bag.
You
And
open
that
it.
is my
Probably
second.
fight
And
over it.
that is my second short-term goal completed.
You open it up. You're surprised that you can hold this much, as you realize you shouldn't be able to hold this much, and promptly dropped the bag of 500 gold crowns.
Ooh.
500
So,
crowns?
you
Alois
remember,
just starts.
Bruno
Yeah.
whistles like, damn.
Otto, you remember, you owe
Yeah.
someone 500 gold crowns, apparently.
Too bad.
Otto, it's like oh, well, bud, consider our friendship, okay? Consider everything we've done.
He's just looking at you with like teary, begging eyes.
Like puppy dog eyes.
Considered, weighed, measured.
No. We say that in unison. Considered, weighed, measured. No. Alois
wait,
immediately
one more time. 3, 2, 1. Considered,
considered, weighed,
weighed, measured.
measured. No.
No.
You're both
Oh.
pausing for the other. It worked at
Yeah.
first, and then it just fell the fuck apart.
We'll fix
Oh.
it in post. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alois immediately starts divvying out 125 gold crowns each.
Okay, that's fair.
Now,
Let's start.
Otto,
Yeah, it is.
Otto, I think you don't have to worry about your boss. Mostly because I think we're gonna have we'll have a chat with him. Don't worry, bud.
Oh, okay. You say
just for
so.
the record, Otto looked at you with puppy dog eyes and said that, have you ever, like, actually divulged how much you owe? Because I don't recall you ever saying 500 gold to them. Maybe you did in the first session, and I don't
did
remember,
first-
but...
yeah, session 1, yeah.
Okay, so they are aware.
Yeah.
And now these guys are just like that. The Burgomeister turns and looks at you and says, "What about your boss?"
Oh, to me?
Yes.
Oh, well, you know, I owe him a debt.
Eh?
500 gold crowns.
Oh, for what? How much did you fuck up, son?
Oh, well, you know, took a wrong turn. Got our horses killed by goblins.
A horse, for the record.
Yeah, hey, horse.
Looks at
Horse
you and
not
just
horse.
like, he just raises an eyebrow.
What kind of horses did you get killed?
Oh, well, you know.
What was it? Pegasus?
It was just a coach horse, for the record.
Yeah, her name was Strawberry.
A coach horse?
Yeah.
Son, do you know the price of anything?
Oh, well, you know, it sounded expensive. He told me it was 1,000 gold, but he decided to give me a discount.
He looks at you, looks at the rest of you, looks back at you, and is just like, "Son, a good war horse is less than half that he says you owe him. You could
Oh.
probably afford a new horse to replace that coach horse for like 90 gold. You got enough right there."
Oh, well, depends if he's cooperative or not in taking the deal.
Who is this gentleman?
I forgot his name. What's his name?
He's
again?
in your NPCs under PC contacts. Look him up.
Ah, shit.
You
Okay.
should have access to him.
NPCs?
Under
Contacts, here you
NPCs.
Oh, Casimir Volko. My boss.
Ah, that guy.
Are you familiar with him, my lord?
I am. He is certainly a character, I will say. Son, you've done me in this town a favor. We didn't find out who was responsible for any of this. them witch hunters would have come from my head, if anything. Accusing me of some form of treason or heresy or something. And I don't want none of that. I'll tell you what. Don't worry about Mr. Volkov. I'll take care of him.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Oh.
He just gives you a smile and he's just
Easy.
like,
Not just you. Before the three of us could say anything aloud, just nothing.
My God.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
oh, I'm not going to kill him or nothing. He looks at you. He's just like, no, I'm just going to pay off the fee.
Oh.
Oh. Wow, this guy's generous.
Mm.
We have made a friend.
But you got to do another favor for me, son.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Therein lies the
Oh.
rub.
no such thing as
You-
free lunch.
My friend. You were working with him on the caravans, right?
Yeah.
And you
We're
said
coming into
something
the
about
city.
the goblins, right?
Oh, yeah.
Looks at the rest of you all. How would you like to go for a caravan ride out to outdoor for me?
Ooh. I guess I don't really have a choice. It's either go to my
Good.
boss
I'm
man-
glad you understand. I'll
We're
get all the
looking at-
paperwork ready. I'm gonna need your names. And with that, he drags you into the throes of bureaucracy. As
There's
God.
no such thing
You've
as free
basically
lunch. It's
been
like it's not an
enlisted.
act of charity. It's like, okay, you don't work for him now. You work for me now.
oh yeah, we're not. You didn't really pay off your debt. You just had your debt transferred. New company,
Ah.
new ownership. As the Burgomeister enlists you all for a
I
lovely
wouldn't say
task.
saved. More
Yeah.
like,
More like
Under new
new
management.
management.
Goddamn. There we go.
Oh, poor Otto.
That's how we end off today's session, everyone. Lucky
Awesome.
you.
Well,
Lucky
Bruno's
you.
pretty used to this, I wager.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Just getting
Oh.
forcibly shanghaied into every task from everyone we come across.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a better ending than I was hoping.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah, I was really. What were those unknown roles there? 'Cause I saw those. I was thinking the same thing chat mentioned. Like, oh shit, are we just gonna get counter ambushed?
Oh, every single time you guys failed a stealth check during that whole entire thing, I was secretly rolling a perception check on them, and they rolled like a 70 or worse every single fucking time.
Oh my God.
So they didn't notice jack shit. So
I
The only,
I got
the only thing
gotta
that kept us
say-
alive was how badly we're rolling.
yeah.
yeah.
I wasn't rolling as a post check. I was just seeing if they perceived it, and they didn't. So
I'm just realizing. Yeah, no, our skills are definitely gonna have to be improved here.
yeah,
But
you're gonna,
thankfully, we're still alive.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hope the Burgomeister supplies his caravan security well. That might help.
I mean, we just got 125 crowns. I
Gold
think we'll
crowns
be able to.
each.
I think we'll be able to afford a few things.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how he's doing it. Hey, I pay you,
Yep.
but actually you had to buy all your own equipment. So there you go.
Basically.
We.
Oh yeah, this
Still.
is just a down payment.
It's better than nothing.
You got your first little bit of wealth. Everyone's got a little bit of money. A lot of you have completed some of your short and or long-term, well, not your long-term goals, but your short-term goals, both party and individual. You solved as much of the murder mystery as it seems you're going to have to figure out for now, as you've been diverted a little bit at the will of the Burgomeister of Diesdorf. Next session, we'll find out what this caravan is all about. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I hope you have a lovely night. Say goodbye.
Take care,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.